I think we have casters. You guys want to see your casters? I think I did it right. Oh my God, I did it right. Holy, look at us go! Who'd have thought? All right, y'all, give it up for your casters tonight. We have with us our resident Crunchy Customs caster, Mr. Steel Agent Kyle. How are you doing today, friend?
I am well, and I didn't say anything weird earlier when no one could hear me. Yep.
Nothing weird at all. Got it.
Nothing out of pocket?
Nope.
All right. And no WD-40. Fantastic. Nope. Our guest caster for this evening, you all know her. You all love her. It is the one, the only Radiant Rosander. How are you doing tonight?
Doing smashing at 3 a.m. in the morning. I'm hyped.
So
as much as you can.
The level of dedication that Rosander has to being here, she streamed on the Pandacorn channel this morning and is up like at an ungodly hour in her time zone to be here with us tonight. Thank you so much for carving time out for us.
Of course, always. Like, I'm so hyped ever since I booked this, so yeah.
Very excited.
Yeah,
we're gonna have some fun. It's gonna be great. We already got a couple of lobbies lined up. We got some big names in there. I think we're gonna see some big games tonight. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Behind the scenes, as per usual, is my right hand, my bestie, one of my favorite people in the whole wide world. Oh, I see Aaron. Aaron's here. But let's give it up for Miss Nanera90, who is going to give a quick rundown of the way that our queue works for tonight's lobby, since we like to try and keep things as organized as possible for the amount of people that will be gaming with us tonight. I will turn it over to Nanera and get the game loaded up while she speaks.
Thanks. So, friends, what we're going to do is to join the queue, you're going to use !join. You can use !leave when you are needing to either step away for a bit, or if you're just done gaming for the evening, because, we get tired. That's a thing. But we will be rotating our lobbies. So if you would like to continue playing after your game, please go ahead and just don't do anything. We will rotate you. So please do not use the join or leave it and rejoin. I know some streamers use it that way. We try to rotate it, but if you constantly leave and rejoin the queue, it may actually work somebody else out of their position, and we try and stay on top of that as much as possible. The other thing is, please use !POS if you would like to know your positioning in the queue instead of the queue or list commands, as that will fill up the chat pretty quickly, especially if we get a couple of lobbies going. My brain just... If you would like to keep a friend, yeah, it's a script, like there's a break, 404 for a second. Oh, redirect. If you would like to play with specific people, please make sure that you are queuing together, if at all possible, because if we're trying to move you guys around, somebody may get missed. People end up losing their turns. We end up having to move people up, and it's not fair. So just try to queue together if at all possible, or give us enough heads up so that we can help shuffle things around and make it a little bit more fair. And other than that, the Pandacorn Playground VC is open with available channels if you guys would like to use that, and we'll be hosting a link and pinning that in chat.
Yes, and as usual, this is an EXMON free lobby. So we will be no Miraidon, no Mewtwo X, no Mewtwo Y, no Zacian. Is Zacian still considered EX?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, fantastic. If you use T-Tar Comfey, Squirtle, Kingslayer, if you use T-Tar Comfey or T-Tar Blissey in these matches, I will be judging you harshly and probably revoke your rights to win tonight's prize. So I'm just saying. That being said, Rosander, as per usual, every week when we do Crunchy Customs, our guest caster has the honor of choosing the night's overall MVP, and that person will win a $20 Nintendo eShop gift card courtesy of Pandacorn Gaming. So we don't have a set criteria here for the MVP. We're just looking for somebody who catches your attention, in whatever way that is. And, so keep an eye on our gamers tonight and take notes. And after our final lobby, we will ask you to select our overall MVP, and they'll win the gift card.
Of course, yeah, big honor.
Hi, Josh. No fun allowed, I see? No, absolutely none. Okay, I see Aaron here, but I don't see Taco. Aaron, were you and Taco supposed to fight tonight?
Wednesday night, right? WWF.
I thought we were supposed to get Taco and Aaron and run the ones.
There wasn't there beef was it from last week? They were just.
Yeah, that's what I thought too. Yeah, but we can't find Taco, which is fine. If Taco shows up, we can probably do a run the ones. But if for those of you in chat, if you would like to run the ones, if you would like to sign up for your shot, just so we can solidify it and make sure that everybody shows up, it is !run. And then a link will come up and you guys can use that to schedule your Wednesday run the ones or twos. If y'all want a 2v2. I was sniped for no reason. That's what it was. That's what it was. Yeah, you wanted your get back. Okay. I will leave it on the table. If Ribbon would like a salty blindfolded Maridon run back, again, I'm going to leave it to her lobby to agree on that. I thought it was fantastic the last time we did it. I actually am getting ready to post that match on YouTube. She said, absolutely not. You know what, ma'am? I do not blame you. It was great for the content, but I feel for you.
Yeah, it was rough. That's rough, buddy.
No, absolutely. Okay, let me... What is going on here? Come on, turn on. Apparently, I'm having an issue turning things on today.
Not me.
Clearly.
You set me up.
You're welcome.
All about the delivery. It's literally all about the delivery.
Oh, I feel better now. I feel so much better now. Crunches speaks through her hair, always.
It needs to be like the clip, like it needs to be like a pause and then like the loading little circle right there.
Wait, did you know, and I don't remember where I saw this, did you know that that loading circle actually has a name? I want to see Kyle's face.
Is there a punchline? Is there a punchline?
Do you know what it's called?
No.
It's called a throbber.
No. No, it's not.
Okay.
That's wild.
This is up there with dongle, and I love tech.
Great.
Oh, throbbing? It's called a throbbing? Even worse. It's called a throbbing.
Huh. That's
I just call it buffering.
So yeah, I'll put a throbbing on your forehead.
Yeah.
Oh!
Nice.
Oh yes, Daddy.
Stop it, Jade!
You're gonna make me a unicorn. Oh no. It's called a Roman helmet. Oh my god.
I don't think Rosanna signed up for any of this. That's
So I'm prepared. I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm good.
fantastic.
I'm just,
Okay. She exists in the basement, so she had to know that this was gonna be a thing.
I'm breathing it in, you know.
Oh, okay. Well,
She gave him to a pillow in the basement.
a pillow?
The pillow fort.
Yeah, because everybody's named a fucking pillow in there.
Yeah, I'm the truth pillow. Hi.
That's right. Okay. Cool. Okay, so we have a lobby. We have gamers. So, Nanera, if you would be so kind as to call our first 10 gamers, and we will get them loaded in.
We have a Squirtleston, a Jade, Bookorion, Enderglaze, Pina, Frost Bunny, Kingslayer, Christian, Rex, and Mindhacks.
Oh, the squad.
Squirtle said I'm in get no.
Squirt. Oh, okay. He's joking. He's joking.
He's choking.
I'm joking. Don't forget to season 2 Discord, please.
To what? Oh, yes, you guys need to see the games too as well.
We can, guys, it's fine.
So
Maybe on a
Rosender's like,
little
we'll
way.
just use our imagination. It's fine.
Imagination.
Oh yeah.
All right, who are we missing? We got Downtown Girl, Uptown Girl, Enderglace. I see Jade. Where's Pokey Ryan? Frost Bunny.
Yeah, I think that's who we're missing.
I
with
see
those two.
Christian. Oh, Pokey Ryan and Frost Bunny. You guys are up. All right, there's Frost Bunny. Where did Pokey Ryan go?
Zaza.
The eyes don't show here. Okay, I will take a look when you guys get into the loading screen. I want to see that.
Zaza. Well, Mindhack's going bold and going against Pina and Rex. I think they got some beef to settle.
Yeah, that seems like a choice.
Yeah. Man.
You know, I'm thrilled to hear about all the beef. Like, give me
Yeah.
all the tea.
I think it's because Mindhacks was playing unethical Pokemon on Pokemon Rogue.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Who's Uptown Girl? That would be Pina, right? That's Pina?
That's Pina.
Okay.
That's Pina.
I don't believe we have Pokemon here, so should we move on to the next?
See, next is going to be Smash.
Oh, Dr. Professor Smash paging Dr. Professor Smash.
He's on level 2000. That's insane. I don't even know how the game. I've watched many people play it. I still don't understand what's going on. It's just 2600. I still don't get it. Just battles that keep going.
Me plus 4 randos. Smash always has the best fucking names. Hi, Shutdown.
I was wondering who that was on my friend list. I always wonder, like, who, I'm like, I don't remember adding this person. It's always Smash. It's always Smash.
All right, y'all. Just remember, no EX Mons. We're gonna turn it over to the casters. Oh, we lost Rosander. Oop. There she.
There she is.
I'll knock the shit out of Josh. Easy diff. I mean, you guys could run the ones. That's fine. You could do that. I would pay to see that. But we got gamers. We got casters. Good luck. Have fun.
Righty, you're getting into game number 1 of Crunchy Customs. Rosander, how are you doing? Are you excited to get some casting on today?
Yeah, I'm expecting a lot of fire, you know, with all the beef going on and the recent patch we had. I expect to see some really cool and, yeah, creative picks here, yeah.
Ooh, yeah, we did have that patch. So what have you been playing from the patch? What have you been seeing in your games? Have you tried any of the buffs or the nerfs? Tell me about it.
Yeah, I mean, I'm a bit guilty of the Tita, you know, everybody's been talking about it, and although I'm not an around kind of person, it really got me. Otherwise, you know, I'm basically sticking to the same old as a Blissey main and everything, you know. I'm happy to see her good and well. So, yeah, but a little bit of everything, basically, yeah. Graham, I mean, I'm happy about the bird, yeah.
Yeah, the Blissey got some buffs too. So not the normal egg build, but the helping hand safeguard. Have you gotten a chance to try how that's feeling? I haven't seen a ton of it, but it seems like it might be a play for certain comps.
Yeah, you know, like I've been trioing, doing a little bit, and yeah, helping my friends with it. Still, I do prefer the healing build, definitely. Like I still think it's more viable, but yeah, it definitely is a good and fun build, you know. So yeah.
Awesome. Taking a look at these comps. Looks like Smash is picking that Cramorant actually got a buff relatively recently. We're seeing some other things. Pina on the Inteleon hasn't really received any nerfs or buffs recently, but still very strong. And one of the other things, I think this is the first time I'm seeing Phalanx here at the Castum, so I'm excited to see what this thing can do.
Phalanx, another all-rounder that is very, versatile personally. I think with the different movesets that you can combine, and it is hard. I see it banned a lot in my personal games. So interesting to see it on the table. Yeah. And the Cinder ban, that is kind of personal.
Yeah, Cinderace ban is very targeted towards a certain player that's got the Dodrio right now. So not surprised to see Pina and Rex just shut him down. But Minax picking the Dodrio, one of his mains. So I expect him to dive directly on those two. We'll see. We'll see what they got cooking.
Oh my god, look at that Wiggly, looking all cute and adorable, but knowing Wiggly, there's a lot of potential to CC and potentially disrupt the enemy. So let's see what it can do for all the attackers,
Yeah, we got some good Hollowares out. However, we do have a couple of players that have naked Pokemon that is obscene. This is a PG show that we put on, so we're going to have talk with those players. Here we go, game number 1. Let's see where these players are going. Looks like Duraludon, Wiggly going to the top. We got the Mew jungle, and then this bot side, we have Inteleon and Cramorant.
Yeah, the bot side Inteleon seems pretty standard to what you usually see competitively. Interesting to see that. Do we see a Sableye invade? I feel like that's kind of always what you expect, and I think that's what we're getting.
Yeah, ooh, and Minax getting out there very dangerously low on HP, but also both of those bot attackers. But yes, you called it right. Sableye looking for the bait, gets the fear stun onto the Mew. Mew ejects into the Sableye. Sableye's going to X speed on out, but actually going to look for a re-engage and just harass this enemy jungle for quite some time.
Yeah. There is some backup. Interesting also to see the Duraludon in top lane. I know the Dragon Carnival just started as a quick battle, so maybe time to get it out of the duster. And so far nothing much happening. Very very calm. But we do have the jungler for Team Orange gathering down here, getting a KO on the Kremlin. But
get the KO there. Minax doesn't quite get up to their evolution. Pina's going to try to hold on and get this Ninetales out. Ninetales pops the X attack. I think they might have thought they might have the eject button on. And no harm, no foul. They are able to get away. But here in this top path, though, 3 members pushing this tier 1 gold, but Sableye is getting some of their basic and boosted basics on. Mew throws out the Sword Beam, doesn't quite get it, but Wigglytuff rolls on out, gets the KO. Phalanx going to have to go back to their base.
Oh yeah, it gets out on literally 1 HP and a dream. And there we have the Dodrio diving in but getting punished on the spot by the Duraludon, which is being fed. Meanwhile, we do have the middle birds spawning, everybody gathering up, trying to level. No real big fight, rather safe again. So let's see where everybody gathers, because we have our first objectives coming up.
Yeah, 740. So we have 720 birds that'll be spawning here in both lanes. Ooh, nice little snipe shot directly into Ninetales. Chunks them down quite a bit. Gonna spin and turn and fire a little bit wide. Doesn't quite get the Ninetales. Mike's doing a bit of roaming around here, using that tri-attack build, looking to dive this Mew. Gonna have to dive on out. Wigglytuff is looking for a catch. They're gonna try to roll out this Haunter. There it goes. Bottom into the candy van. Gets the KO and Haunter. Haunter goes down.
Yeah, Team Orange really seems to be focusing on the top half to gather that momentum over there. Oh, with Tier 1 being broken, Eleki definitely does have a bit more value right there. But we do see Purple Team has decided to gather for that basement Reggie. And yeah, that's a nice and uncontested secure. We do see the failings in the no retreat position, which I personally do prefer. So let's see if Team Purple can actually make something happen down there.
Yeah, basement side, getting that Registeel buff is pretty big. Dodrio looking to dive on in, but they're only going to find the Pokemon Center. Duraludon gets that KO there. Sableye looking for an engage, maybe trying to find someone in the back line to stun on out, but there's not going to be any follow-up. They're going to go on back and maybe just kind of hover and figure out what the team wants to do here. 3 members for Purple Team, make it 4 members still looking to make a siege onto this bottom goal. Maybe try to get some of their points on in. There is a little bit of a fight. Cramorant gets KO'd by the Dodrio. Now here, Inteleon, Azure Spy Vision now, you burns that eject button. All the members of Purple side team are trying to converge on this goal. Mythical Mirage from this Mew, trying to get onto this Gengar. Inteleon does get that double KO. Mew is gonna be going down here, and Duraludon is gonna be in trouble. Is Gengar gonna get it? Confirmation, yes they are, and Orange team looking pretty strong so far.
Yeah, that's very good for the Gengar. I was literally about to say, like a few seconds ago, Gengar needs to get online because it was still Haunter back then. But yeah, look at that level catch up. And yeah, or Kremlin has to be careful to not dive the Elecki in. Oh, it's an experience share, Kremlin, I only now realize. Okay, that's an interesting choice.
Oh, wow, yeah.
Oh my god. But yeah, will it go in? Yeah, looks like there's not much of a push. Quite safe. And not much of a threat after all. But the level lead, yeah, you know, the levels seem quite even. Purple side a bit on the advantage. So yeah, let's see where we're heading.
Yeah, basement side, looks like we do have another Reggie. 4 members of Orange side team are making a siege on. It's another Registeel, so Orange team will have a nice advantage on their attack and special attack if they are able to confirm this, and it doesn't look like Purple side team is really super interested in it, except for this Wigglytuff, who's looking for maybe a last hit here, trying to farm up. Stall out at least a little bit. Here comes the Starlight Reciter. Are they going to be able to get the confirmation? Roll on out, but no, it's Gengar with the confirmation along with the KO.
Yeah, and meanwhile, oh, we have a Triple Trample popping on off. With the Dio getting a 3 KO streak. Wow, can make it 4. Holy, that goal might be gone very soon. And that gives Team Purple a little less opportunity to actually retreat and get some heals. But
double
nice
KO
counter.
for Cram. Yeah, Cram's doing okay here, even with the XP share.
Yeah.
Rosander, am I seeing this right? Are we having was that a surf and a dive? It was a surf dive Cram on that? I can't remember what moveset it was running. It seemed like it was something unusual.
Yeah, I was thinking I saw a Hurricane. That's the build I usually play, but I might have been, you know, mistaking. We might have an eye on it next time it appears on screen. So yeah, level wise, you know, pretty even. You do have the Sableye, you know, on level 10, which is to be expected for support. Otherwise, everybody, you know, tries to level up. Team Purple seems to be having an eye on that Elecki. Team Orange making their way also. So let's see who gets that protected. And it goes.
Big rollout. You see that rollout by Wiggly just kind of stopping that Ninetales in their tracks. Mew gets a KO on the Sableye. Duraludon's going to try to get these two, but it's not going to go very well for them. That Dodrio and the Phalanx are really tough to take down. Phalanx is no retreating and going to try to dive in on this Wiggly. Wiggly is, again, trying to set up the little trap with that rollout, but unfortunately unable to get that KO. Dodrio is going to combat it, and with 30 seconds until this Ray, is Dodrio going to get it? No, it's Wiggly with the rollout, Rosander.
Incredible. That's what I said earlier, you know, always be prepared for the Wiggly. Like, I think slapping and, you know, rolling, singing is so satisfying. So yeah, I'm interested to see what the upcoming Wave Fight has to offer. We have a few members of both teams starting to position, and let's see what how they approach the whole fight. Yeah.
Yeah, here we go. Ninetales and Dodrio are in the middle of the Ray fight. Sableye looking for a flank on the backside. Gengar setting up on the top lane. Really, you really want to see Orange Team start to get some vision so these two ghost types can sneak on in, but here we go. Phantom ambush right into the middle of it, misses the Shadow Ball, misses the re-engage, and Gengar is going down here. They're super low. Purple side team survives that engage, only losing that Duraludon.
Yeah, we have another member for Team Orange go down. The Ninetales popping their snow globe, but being taken down with it. So yeah, seems like we only have 2 members on both sides. And we might be going into another round of wave fight. Or will Gengar be able to get the wig? Oh my god, what a rollout. Oh, that was really clever.
That was Ender is just so good with this rollout Wiggly. One of the best I've seen done it. Here we go. We got the revolving ruins out from Duraludon, but they're gonna get stunned from this Ninetales running that the Aurora Veil build. Not something you see a ton of, but here we go. Pina's gonna try to do some damage. Gonna fell Stinger away. Big snipe shot gets the KO here, and now Sableye down. 3 members of Orange side team are down. Mindhacks is gonna get a KO there. Big double KO by Pina's gonna try to get out. Is she gonna be able to do it? And maybe living on 1 HP in a dream. But no, that turns into a nightmare. They trade KOs. Rosander, though, this Rayquaza is getting low.
Yeah, time is running out. It's still not enough for Team Purple. And the Ray seems to be resetting very soon, so that might still be a win for Team Orange. After all.
Yeah, this is gonna be really tough. They do get the Rayquaza. They have 4 seconds to get there. But Ender Glace with the skip.
I think that's enough, yeah.
Whoa.
Oh my god.
What a
incredible.
comeback if it is. That is an incredible comeback. Let's see the final score here. It is 3-6-9. That was a very fine win by Purple Team.
Wow.
336 for the Orange Team. GG's all around.
Yeah, and I do think on both sides, I mean, it was very close. I feel like it was back and forth, and yeah, but the MVPs on both sides, I think, from my perspective, absolutely deserved. Yeah, the Geo and Cram, the birds have been walking that field. Yeah.
Yeah. For me, it's that Ender Wiggly is just chef's kiss. It's just so good every time. Just some of the traps that he was able to set up. That the trap on Gengar was pretty wild. I thought Jade was going to be able to take Ender out, no harm, no foul, but just a nice little eject play, come into my little candy van and just roll, and then I believe it was Rex with the Duraludon that kind of came and followed it up. That was awesome, and then the score at the end, that was spicy.
Yeah, what a start! Like honestly, you guys are doing incredible. Yeah. Yeah, pretty close. You know, Team Orange did have that advantage going into the wave fight, but you know, they always say when there's a way, and that's how it turned out. Even in the very last seconds, you can clutch it. So don't surrender, guys.
Indeed. Wow.
Oh, I went to the wrong screen. Look at me. Woo! It's just me now, guys. Holy. So that was wild.
That was wild.
Yeah. Rollout Wiggly honestly makes me feel some type of way. I don't think that Rollout Wiggly should be labeled a supporter at this point. I think Rollout Wiggly is to supports what Rapid Spin Blastoise is to defenders. And I would just say, for those of you who end up in a lobby against Ender, maybe just consider banning Wiggly.
Honestly.
Yeah,
I mean,
we've seen Ender do some silly
Nerf
things
Ender.
with that. Nerf Ender.
Yeah, that's the question, you know, nerf the Pokemon or nerf the players. Sometimes I feel like, well, I don't nerf the players.
¿Por qué no los dos?
Very true.
Porque
So why not both?
Oh my gosh, that was that match was so much fun to watch. Honestly, Liko, you're definitely late, friend. How you doing?
Liko, hi friend.
I mean, listen, if that match sets the tone for this evening, that Ray fight was insane. The amount of Ray fights that we saw, Ender just happening to be in the right place at the right time on that pad in bottom to get that last 80 points in and just completely turn the game. Like, it's one of those things where you can, you can win Ray and still lose the game, but, Ender was just in prime position to make sure that they put those last 80 points in for their team. Just unbelievable. If that's setting the tone for the rest of the evening, I cannot wait to see what you guys have in store later. That being said, I do believe we have another lobby full of gamers that are ready to go. So, Nanera, if you would do me the honors, please.
Will do. We also have an ad starting in 4.
In what?
4 minutes.
Oh. Panda, thank you so much for this up. 34 months. Jesus. Hi, Flareons. I saw Blushlink come in here too.
Flareons.
Welcome in, friends. Okay, we'll go ahead and call the lobby and we'll get everybody loaded in for the time being. And then we will wait until the ad break is over to start the match.
All right. In this lobby, we're going to have Pokéryan, Dixie, Ribbon, and Aaron. Blushlink, Flareons, Squirrel of Death, Jade, and then, sorry to the Pina squad, but bear with me for a little bit. We got Ender and Pina.
Oh. Your Gengar needs work. Your Gengar was kind of busted, Jade.
Oh, Jade, you did incredible, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
I have mad respect for any speedster player.
I can't play speedsters.
Yeah, they are
So
beautiful
bad at
to
it.
watch. Yeah, they are really
Yes.
beautiful to watch. But yeah,
I tried playing Meowscarada recently, and it did not go well.
Like I'm very lucky because my wife is an amazing Meowscarada. Shout out to her. It's really fun to see, and I see it next to me. I still have absolutely no clue how to do it.
All right.
Is Meowscarada a speedster, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It's I want to curl up and cry. I see it. Come on.
Felt.
I don't know.
You want to what?
I just want to curl up and cry. It hurts.
When it what's?
When it's
Meowscarada.
like in the lobby. Like, it just hurts.
Oh, I thought you said something else.
All right, who are we missing?
Pokéryan, this is your final call. If you're not present, I will be removing you from the queue, though you are free to rejoin upon your request.
Meowscarada is a furry. Meowscarada is the furry.
Facts.
Ario enters the chat.
I mean, like they knew what they were doing when they designed that thing.
Yeah.
Like they knew.
Same with
But-
Honey.
Listen, the amount of things that I'm pretty sure the creators knew when they were making the Mons.
Oh, 100%.
They knew. They knew.
100%.
They had to know. They had to know. Like, you can't have a Meowscarada having like human-like legs and not know. Like, they are way too human-like.
All right, up and we're gonna have Frost Bunny. Yeah, I'm thinking back to the original 151 and the amount of degeneracy that exists in the first gen.
Yeah.
Isn't like Bellsprout number 69 or something? Some of the two.
Yes.
Quiet.
But I mean, Cloyster exists.
Well, and Aaron in the
Cloyster.
chat said they released Cinder the gen before they knew what they were doing. Incineroar,
They knew
Cinder,
what they were
and
doing.
Meowscarada.
Rillaboom.
Something you want to share with the class, Kyle?
Drum Daddy.
Are we getting to the real reasons why they're recording from the room?
I'll allow it. I'll allow it.
Lucario, Guardy. Yeah. Lucario, Guardy. Yeah. Lucario is very, yeah, Rillaboom's my favorite from that gen. Just because it's just a dope design. It's a giant monkey that drums. Like, sign me up.
Vouching for Rillaboom to come to Unite and has like some
cool.
awesome Unite where you can, position yourself and drum and, put out waves or something against
That would
the
be
enemies.
wild.
That would be cool.
That
There's
would
so
be
many.
wild.
Like that's like the beautiful thing about Pokemon. Like, and why I feel like Pokemon is so good for like this MOBA. I call it a team battler. The MOBA genres because they already have like Pokemon. They already have characters baked into the IP. Like, there's so many ways that you can like utilize these things and so many creative things that they do in like VGC or in other games to kind of translate. So I'm excited for all the Pokemon that are coming. I need more supports though. I need more supports.
Yes.
We need more supports and we need more defenders. That's for sure. All right, casters, we have gamers, and gamers, we have casters. Just remember, this is an EX Mon free lobby. Other than that, good luck and have fun.
My team has 2 Miraidons. Wait, who's playing Miraidon? Oh, because Riven. Riven. Oh, that's funny. Banning the Gyarados.
Once again,
I think Gyarados is fine ban. I think it's really strong right now and definitely one of the better all-rounders. Ignorance yesterday in the Unite Battle Hub Elite Tour ended up qualifying for the main event utilizing Gyarados. I mean, the thing's broken.
Yeah, I mean, you especially in like OCE, you've seen a lot of Gyarados. Oh, the Tita ban. Okay, makes sense. I've seen a lot of that in my games as well.
Yeah, T-Tar's definitely one of those late game monsters. Seen it a couple of times in a competitive format since a couple of times since this patch, and it's very good. The thing that I see a lot of teams try to do is just punish it as much as you can in the early game, prevent it. And I guess kind of goes with before the patch, but just trying to prevent it as much as you can from evolving and scaling ahead of your team.
Yeah, I think it is really strong, but still it does benefit from being babysitted and everything. So, you know, it is strong, but not unbeatable, and I think that's a good thing. But yeah, if it got an earlier evolution, I think that would be much more of a trouble. Yeah. But what do we have here? Ooh, a talent flame. I love to watch those. I've said it, you know, speedsters, sign me up for that. Like, and a Greedent. Yeah. Picks Greedent, playing Greedent. Respect.
Greedent is back. Weekly. It's never left. It never left. Yeah, Ender on the weekly again. Running his apple. Yeah, you love to see the apple wiggly. And honestly, like, there's a tech behind it. I think the leftovers is really cool, especially on a support where you don't need a ton of items, but the self-sustain that it lacks. You throw that apple on there and it allows you to kind of peel off of a fight once you utilize your cooldowns, heal up some, and then you can kind of re-engage once you heal a little bit. It's kind of one of the ways that you can utilize it. So it's not a throw. I promise everybody, it's not a throw.
No, definitely not. I've learned it like 2 months ago because I was a Sing believer. I still am, but a friend of mine taught me roll out, and yeah, I'm following the ways now, like, definitely. And I'm happy to see the Lapras because I'm a believer that it is still in the right hands, really good. People who rolled it off, you know, fairly quickly after nerfs it received, and because obviously the competition in the defender category is there and rough, but I love to see it.
Yeah, I agree. I think Lapras is very strong. I think, like you said, it fell off because it got some nerfs, but I think the only reason why it's not played is because like there are other Pokemon that do the same thing that it does. But like if all the other defenders are banned, I think it's still like pretty strong. Here we go, game 2. We got Greedent going up and getting some stacks here. Looked like Purple Side team was doing a little bit of a split jungle there.
Yeah, I mean, getting that Wiggly online fairly quickly does make sense, and yeah, giving it that little extra attack, and yeah, let's see what it will bring them.
Yeah, absolutely. Buzzwole gonna try to punch on into this Bulbasaur ingredient combo. Lapr's doing a really good job of frontline and keeping that Buzzwole protected. You obviously want to get that thing to level 5 as fast as possible. Dodrio waiting in the wings, trying to get some vision. Bottom side, though, we got the Alolan Ninetales with Ribbon along with the Trevenant. 850 birds are going to be hitting the map here.
Yeah, we do have a Trevenant online already, which I think can be very useful for Orange team. But Mystic Fire Sylveon, very solid and safe pick to chase down. Potentially, yeah, especially speedsters usually. But yeah, everybody kind of retreating now. We're getting Greedent online. Weekly returning to the jungle. And no KO here. Greedent able to get out. So yeah, quite safe.
Yeah, Greedent doing the Greedent thing, you know, just dashing around, dropping berries, running away, causing havoc. They're doing exactly what you want all your Greedents to do. This Buzzwole, once this Buzzwole gets online, Greedent could have a little bit of problems staying if Buzzwole's able to hit the combo just like that, just throwing it around like a ragdoll. That's one way to kind of combat Greedent. Greedent's going to try to grab the berry, unable to do so. Looks like mid farm is up. A lot of that does go over to the side of the orange team. Ribbon's going to have to eject on a way to stay from safety, but the Talonflame gets the KO. This Trevenant is going to be in trouble, grab some citrus berries, but they're not going to be able to stop those scores in time. So big little engage from this purple side team.
Yeah, and you know, purple getting that movement, getting closer in scores. And they do have Sylveon, they do have Wiggly, both getting their unites fairly early. So let's see if they're able to utilize it. And Wiggly being the highest level for purple right now.
I mean, that's something you see all the time. I mean, there's no XP share on that, so getting those big rollouts, getting the big slaps on it, it's going to be pretty huge if Purple Team is going to be able to get it. Here goes Brave Bird on in, grabs the Alolan Ninetales. Really strong engage there by a Talon. Fortunately, they get beamed down and shut down by that by the Dodrio. Greedent going to Bullet Seed on in. Big engage from this Dodrio. Rollout's going to knock up some of the team, but they're just met with resistance. Orange side team is going to take a peel onto this Reggie Steel.
Yeah, it seems pretty uncontested. Venusaur, a very, very solid pick, obviously, for secured and safely dealing damage. But we do have the triple trample coming on in, the talent diving. You know, Unite moves popping left and right, and Orange really wants that goal.
Yeah, they want it, and they're going to get it. 166.76 here at the 6:11 mark. Orange team not done, though. They're going to go for shopping spree in the mid of enemy jungle. Oh, nice big Brave Bird there from Talon, but they're not brave enough. Ribbon living on 1 HP in a dream, and she's getting out of there on that Alolan Ninetales. Do a little dance, but watch out, this Baltoy's got some hands. Oh, they just survive. Oh, that was a close one.
Yeah, I mean, look at that. The levels for Team Orange are really, really good. You have a Trevenant at level 10. You want the Venusaur Unite as well, obviously. But Greedent doing Greedent things once again. You know, kind of poking, but not, you know, doing, like, finishing the job, but keeping the enemies on their toes.
Oh, that's finishing the job right there. Gets the Lapras, and there we go. The Ultra Swole Slam goes onto the Greedent. Buzzwell's just gonna have to smack down those away because I think Greedent would have been able to self-sustain and get the KO. And down bottom, though, Ribbon getting a triple KO. Now peeling up towards this top path purple side team. They may just have to go for the catch here because orange side team is kind of stomping all over them. Levels, score, you name it.
Yeah, you know, it's going to be interesting to see once the Lapras gets its Unite move, how it's going to be utilized. But it goes down in the meantime, so no Unite as of yet. And Team Orange really making sure they have space and, you know, that Ileki is not yet taken down by anybody.
Yeah, definitely a lot of space. So you see those frontliners, that Greedent just... like you said, creating space, drawing attention over to it instead of the objective, allowing Venusaur and Trevenant to just kind of farm down. They get the confirmation. That's going to push towards the tier 2. Orange side team, though, again, they just like constantly invading this enemy jungle. getting all of their farm, getting all the enemies' farm, keeping them low levels. You see the levels on the side of the orange team. It's looking pretty rough here. This Regieleki might walk in. Talonflame's gonna have to Brave Bird on in. Are they gonna be able to get it? Nice Starlight Recital does give some shields, but I think they might be delaying the inevitable here, Rosander.
Yeah, that goal might actually be gone very, very soon, which leaves the top base absolutely naked, and yeah, that's going to be very dangerous for the remainder of the fight.
Yeah, they do get a couple of revenge KOs there. One on the green and one on the Dodrio. Those are actually pretty large for purple side team. It's a bit of catch-up experience that they probably needed in that moment. Unfortunately, they do have a bit of a score deficit to make up, 340 to 93. A little over a minute and 15 seconds before the final stretch where all points are doubled. So they're going to have some time to at least farm up their side, get their levels up before this Rayquaza.
Yeah, I feel like this is the time to breathe now. You know, there was a lot of action going on, and Team Orange making sure there is really not much, air to breathe. And yeah, but we do have the Greedent really doing a phenomenal job, I think, in stalling the enemies and doing what Greedent is supposed to do, which probably leaves the bot Reggie quite uncontested. So Orange can just grab that. Oh,
yeah,
we do have an Eleki coming up as well, so...
Yeah, purple side team did get a little bit of XP there. Ribbon goes down there. Not only that, but it looks like they're going to close out that tier 1 goal zone. Bot side, though, got a little bit of a counter score going on that bottom tier 2 for the orange side team. Purple side team might be able to grab this Lecky before orange team is none the wiser. That Venusaur is kind of taking a peek at it. It's down to half with only 5 seconds. I don't believe this is going down, but the Venusaur does.
Yeah, and the Eleki would not be taken, but I feel like the wave fight is starting right there. We have the Buzzwole diving on in. Starlight beside it quite nicely. Oh, that was a nice rollout as well. Right there. One member on each side down.
Yeah, this Sylveon's going to try to stay alive, unable to do so against that triple trample Dodrio. The Brave Bird does not connect. They're trying to do some damage on this Greedent, who's got the red buff, slowing down the Talonflame. Talonflame is going to dive on into the Dodrio. Dodrio goes down. Venusaur trying to self-sustain against some of these characters on the purple side team. We do have a nice large beam. There we go. Talonflame cooldowns are back, and they get the KO, but it's still not enough. It's anybody's game here. 163, 374. Purple side team needs to make something happen.
Yeah, we do need a second round of the wave fight, just like we've seen last game. Anything can happen now, but time is definitely ticking. We do have the Buzzwole, just kind of, throwing around the grid and telling him, hey, stay in your lane.
Ooh, yeah, big solar beam helps get the KO. Lapras going down, and orange side team, they are imposing their will onto this purple side team. Ribbon's got that Ninetales just doing those basic attacks. Another Brave Bird from Talon dives on in, gets the KO. Teams are just trading back and forth. 2 members down for purple side team. Make it 3, and time is ticking. They're down, and they need to make a 150-point deficit. I'm not sure if they have it in the tank here, Rosander.
Yeah, the Lapras Express was like kind of the win condition, but it had to be used to actually defend the goal. And I think, Team Orange just really beautifully showcased map control, map awareness, and really playing smartly in that sense. Yeah.
Let's see what the final is, but orange team going to be taking this one. They had a little bit of a score there at the end to kind of boost their lead. Yep, 480, 243 is your final. Can't wait to see what the MVP, there it is, 210 points, 15 KOs from that Greedent.
15 from... This is absolutely wild. I wouldn't have never expected I'd be able to see such a game, but I think the Geo pick, once again proved to be absolutely amazing. being able to act on what has been prepared by the enemy team, or the own team and the enemy team essentially. Yeah.
Yeah, very strong
Nice,
showing, but all involved. Yeah, look at that green light, 85k taken, just harassing the purple team all game long. I know Ender was not having a good time. I know he hates Greedent. He hates Greedent and he hates Dodrio. Those are like the two Pokemon. Every time we talk, it's like I hate those two Pokemon. I just want them out of the game.
Yeah, I feel like Greedent is not the most common pick, and kind of best to ignore it, but you can't completely ignore it, and yeah, it's just very, very big menace to go up against. Yeah.
Can we talk about the 82k damage on Tree though?
Yeah, that's wild. I mean, Tree is the best defender in Unite right now.
Definitely.
In my opinion.
Fo 50, thank you so much for the raid, by the way, friend. Gotta grab my young and have fun throwing hands. Appreciate you. And thank you for the 18 months, my friend. That was wild. That was wild. The team engagements were definitely engaging. That was something to watch. Squirrel, you're a
Says,
menace.
I know. Bye, Ender. Have fun playing whatever you were gonna play next. Thanks for rolling through.
Tree
Thanks
is
for
best defender
rolling
for
through.
Yeah, thanks for rolling through.
Keep rolling.
So good. It is the top of the hour. I would like to give everybody a super quick break if we can. Let's do a little bit of words on stream for the friendos here. Nanera, if you would do me a favor, madam, and just put the next lobby on notice so when we come back, they are ready to load in and we can get started again.
So in our next lobby, we're going to have Kingslayer, Christian, Mindhacks, Smash, Liko, Ryan, Barry, Lunar Avery, Squirtle's Den, and Gengar.
Oh, Avery and Josh got separated? How did that happen? Whoa.
Whoa.
All right. Well, so if your name was called, you will be in the next lobby when we return. We're going to do a little words on stream. We're probably going to take about a 5-minute break and give everybody a chance to stretch their legs and get more beverages if they're beverage goblining. And we'll be back in a little bit. So you guys behave. Maybe. I don't know.
What's that mean? Is that English?
All right. We're ready. We're coming back. No more words on the stream for you guys. You guys are too cracked at this game. We have to do something really quick.
WD-40?
That too.
Hello.
Panda. Ninera just reminded me that we forgot to do something.
What did we forget to do?
We forgot to go back to Victoria Gardens.
Victorian Gardens
For the baby.
Fine, an arrow. Wait, hold on. Why are you not on camera? Why is she not on camera right now?
Oh, is she?
No, don't stay in the background. Where is she? Show yourself. Listen, me and Squirtle talked about it, and we just don't think it's a good financial decision.
What the fuck, Squirtle?
What? Wait. What's this? Okay, how about I be the decider here? I will be the. I will be the arbiter of
Kyle
truth.
wants to be the decider here. Okay, hold on a second. So Kyle.
What's the background to this?
Okay. So you understand. Okay. So when it was Ninera week, Ninera was here, right? Ninera's here during Ninera week. Okay. And we went to a shopping and dining and entertainment, plaza. And they had this, we went to have lunch. Okay. And next to the spot where we went to have lunch, it was Kismet, right? It was destiny. It was fate that put us at a, you hush, that put us in a location that was.
Really milking this thing.
I have to sell this to Kyle.
She's painting the picture.
Yeah, no, I have to sell this.
I'm gonna hear Panda's side too.
Okay. Oh, you'll hear. Okay, so you get to tell your side next. Just let me tell my story. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen of the jury, Your Honor. So we were, the place where we went to go have lunch just happened to be right next door to a location that spoke to my soul. Okay. I didn't ask for this. I'd never been there before. This was not premeditated. It's not like I set him up for failure, set myself up for success at this point. Right. So as it happens, it was raining on and off that day. And so as we were finishing lunch, it started to rain, and we sought refuge in the comfort of this. You hush.
I would actually like just a bit evidence. Panda's the one that pointed out the Kuromi stuff that got our attention.
Very true.
Okay.
So Panda gently guided us into the safety of the shelter being provided. You hush. By this location, okay? And he lured me and enticed me to take shelter here because there was a variety of Kuromi merchandise visible in the window. And he said, "You'll be safe here." And I said, "Okay, I trust you," right? As one would. Okay, so I'm being led into this location on the guise of safety, and I'm letting my guard down, and I walk in, and it's this beautiful treasure trove of just Kuromi and Hello Kitty and Sanrio and Pusheen and Gudetama as far as the eye can see. There's a smorgasbord of anime and other different types of collectibles, all sorts of stuffed Pokemon everywhere, right? So there's this huge display on the back of this wall. So I'm being drawn to the back of this location against my better judgment. We continue on in our journey further towards the back, and on this wall of Pokemon that is just glistening and there's this aura of safety and positivity, and it says inclusive environment, right? Because they had Pokemon of all shapes, sizes, evolutions, whatever. In the very corner, on the top shelf, not like it was easily accessible, but just, kind of, what?
They had to get a ladder.
They had to get a ladder to access this Pikachu. I see this Pikachu with this joyous face, right? His little face just calls out to you and says, "Pika, Pika." And you really you stop it. You'll have your turn. You really just can't argue with that. So I me being the Pikachu, supporter that I am, I had to see it. So I asked the employee very nicely if he would allow me to see the Pikachu. He gets a ladder and climbs up to the third shelf of this wall-o Pokemon and pulls out a 4.5-foot Pikachu.
4.5 foot.
Yeah, it's bigger than.
When I tell you this thing is the size of Damien, I'm not even joking. This thing is the size of Damien.
Okay.
So now I have to ask.
So that's what we're getting. That's what we're getting. Yeah.
The price tag is a mere measly $300.
Okay.
A bargain was struck, though. We held up our end of the bargain.
Thank you, Roland Tom.
I mean, okay. Here's the other thing. The official.
No, we didn't buy it. That's what we're here for.
The Lucario.
Please review the memos.
The Lucario from the Pokemon Center. That's like lifelike or life size. Thank God it's not lifelike, right? Is like $450.
Okay, so here's the thing. I don't feel
you're saving money.
I don't. Yeah. So it's not a $450 Lucario. Okay, so we're good there. My thing is that I don't feel that it's fair that I don't get to business expense on the company credit card a 4.5-foot Pikachu that will sit. I mean, obviously in the background of my stream. Okay. It's contributing to the content at this point, but also it's not the $250 Snorlax that he also wants. So I just kind of feel like this is a tomato-potato situation, and realistically, he should just let me expense this for the betterment of my stream.
Okay. All right, and what's Panda's argument?
Okay, Panda, what's your side of the story?
we're gonna have to hire an entire moving crew to move your Squishmallows and have their own insurance information.
We're gonna have to do that anyway. Adding one more is not gonna hurt.
Are you moving?
Fill an entire U-Haul with all of the stuffies we're gonna have to move.
Learn how to pack better.
When are you moving?
No more space. Look at her camera right now and see how many stuffies you could count on there.
Those are little.
I see space.
I see
Daenerys
so
sees
much
space. There's space. There's so much space back there. You see what I'm saying?
Nanera,
You see what I'm saying?
Stay out of this. Nanera, we're gonna sidebar you. We're gonna put a pin in that.
Kyle, should I go back for the baby?
I think you have to.
Oh, I have to? All right, Panda.
And the Snorlax. And the Snorlax.
And the Snorlax?
Equality.
No, we were kind of getting both of them.
Well, the Snorlax is for Panda. That's the compromise.
No, the Snorlax is 100% for Panda.
Oh my God.
That's the compromise.
But I would like to point out Panda's room is actually legitimately running out of space for giant study. I think he's projecting the lack of space of his room into Crunchy's room.
This is nuts.
All right, well, Kyle says I have to go back and get it. So make time in your schedule for me this weekend. Okay, bye. Worth it. I do, yeah.
Panda as a guest master for customs? That would be... He has to sign up.
Oh, my stomach hurts. That was beautiful.
Yeah, take notes. That's how you do it. Okay, so I think we're ready. I think we're ready for our next lobby. If we can go ahead and recall those 10 to the lobby, por favor. Everybody should be ready. But here we go.
All right, we have Kingslayer, Christian, Mind Hacks, Smash, Liko, Poke Ryan, Berry Burst, Lunar Avery, Squirtle's Den, and Gengar level 100.
I got broads in Atlanta.
Changing all the cards.
No, changing the cards is wild. What do you mean, wait, I'm in a game? Squirtle, I swear to God. You better Alt F4 that shit. You better take that penalty, that AFK penalty, my guy.
Oh, you remember when we were gaming Star about a year ago and Star had taken so many that he got sat out for half an hour?
Oh, yeah. Hi, Foxy. Hey, yo, we have gamers. Look at this. We have a whole lobby. Wait, who is I Make You Tilt? Who is that?
Josh, maybe? Wait, is Josh on?
Liko playing without security? I know it's a crime. That's
Gengar,
Keto?
is that you?
That's right, Yuki's here! Oh my, okay. That makes sense. That's legit. Hey! Oh my God, look at all the friendos coming out tonight. All right, gamers, we have casters. Casters, we have gamers. Everybody, EX mons are not allowed. Just as a reminder, if you do play T-Tar with Comfy, I will judge you harshly. Other than that, casters, take it away.
Okay.
Let's see what the bands are going to be. Oh, Machamp. Here we get a Machamp.
That looks
Let the daddy
targeted.
Definitely.
If that goes through, that's targeted, right? Like
Yeah.
smash on the right side. If they do it, they don't do it. They do ban the Leafy. The Leafy is obviously a very strong ban, one of the more demon-like characters. But this Clef ban, I mean, Clef's not a Pokemon that you see banned a lot right now, just with the burst-heavy meta. But I mean, Avery is a gold badge Clefable, so that might be targeted.
You know, you always have to make sure to either distribute your bans to something, you know, more general, or you target it. So Tita ban does make sense. And we do have the Machamp ban come out after all. So probably targeted as well. I mean, we did get recently got some Machamp buffs in the stats, but I don't know how much it did I think it doesn't really shine a lot. But that might still come, you know.
Yeah, it's definitely one of those Pokemon that you can play situationally. The submission build is the one that did get buffed recently. It's not the best thing, but it does offer some utility. You could obviously run on in, pick out your target, kind of grab them, spin them around, put them in danger, and it's not a bad play, but it's just, you know, there are definitely some all-rounders that are a little bit more strong. We finally have a full team comp on the purple side. Mindhack's going with the Meowscarada. Not something I see him play a lot, but have seen him play it situationally.
Yeah, I feel like both comms, you know, could be quite competitive. Whereas we started off with something less typically. So yeah, purple side, you know, Mamo is an amazing pick. I do see it a little bit more in recent days, actually. It seems to be finding its spot a bit more. You know, I feel like Mr. Mime, kind of the same in the right hands, can be of huge utility. And potentially with the showtime and that Meowscarada ult makes for some great plays potentially.
Yeah, I am gonna be looking at Mind Hacks a lot this match. There are some squishy targets that he could target. Obviously, you want to take care of that the Zoroark, but also the Inteleon be a very prime target to be able to take out. Gyarados might be a little bit tough, but taking a peek at kind of what we have, if Venusaur is able to do some damage into the back line, I'm not sure if that's going to be the beam build, but seeing the full heal makes me think that might be a Petal Drain or a Petal Dance Giga Drain build.
Yeah, I feel like you know, Petal Dance is just today. I've seen it a lot in my games today. So I have a blue badge on Venu. Always fun to play, especially with their build. So it does have center, making sure to you know, get nice and strong. And Meowscarada in top lane.
Yeah, Meowscarada top lane. Yeah, I think they might have been stacking. I'm not 100% sure. He is going towards that goal, so it makes me believe that they are. I think they do want to punish that Magikarp as much as possible, try to prevent it from going online. Bottom side, though, this Mime Eldegoss combo trying to do some damage and maybe steal some of the enemy farm, but that steal of the farm is unsuccessful. Both of them gonna have to go back towards that base.
Yeah, and the Eldegoss not running XP share, but Mr. Mime being that support for the support. Yeah, I like to see it, you know, supporters supporting each other. Nice to see.
Yeah, absolutely. So it looks like the Zoroark is making a beeline towards this top path. 850 birds are coming onto the table. 3 members on each side are here for this engage. Wiggly is going to start it off with a little bit of a sing, and here comes the Zoroark looking for the confirmation, gets the KO onto that Swinub, and I don't know if they're done. They're going to try to steal the berry. They do. That's actually pretty massive, and but Mind Hacks, though, with a nice KO streak of 2 on the backside.
Oh, we did tier 3. Oh my god, it might be if the Zoroark goes down. Oh my god, beautiful finish for that job. That's gonna be very good for the Meowscarada, which already evolved. So massive.
Yeah, I think in the middle of that, I thought I saw him maybe use that Shedinja doll to kind of stall out some of those cooldowns that Orange Side team was trying to run, and allowed him to get online and stay healthy for a little bit longer, getting those 3 KOs. So, yeah, like you said, level 6 already. And not only that, but it looks like Purple Side team was able to clear out those 8-minute bird family in that central area.
Yeah, and we do have, you know, quite a few members of Team Purple already rotating to that bot side, although we do still have like roughly half a minute. It seems like Orange, you know, tries to gain advantage on top, whereas Purple, yeah, really tries for that bot lane. Kind of trade for trade.
Yeah, but here comes Zoroark with that feint attack, able to get a couple of KOs there, and this Venusaur is going to be in trouble if they're not able to Giga Drain on top of them. Yep, there it goes, KO streak of 3 on the flip side for this Zoroark, who's now scaled to level 8.
Yeah, and you see that's how quickly the tides can turn, right? So all the teams are really going back and forth. Luckily, we are getting closer to that Mamoswine evolution, so that was a bit of a worry. But Muscarada is still eating very well, and the Muscarada above level 13 or even 14 at is going to be massive. And the Eldegoss, without the XP share, really eating nicely too.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely one of those supports that you could potentially run without it. Personally, I've done it a couple of times, and it's very strong. Another KO streak of 3 for the Zoroark. This is going to be very dangerous. One of the things that you really want to see if you're the orange side team is the Zoroark already a couple levels ahead of the purple team.
Yeah, we have the Starlight Recital being popped. And yeah, you know, Team Orange making a push with that little help. Muscarada are popping. Not quite able to do as much as it wanted to, probably. Oh, that's a nice Gyarados engaged though. And the Zoroark with a 4 KO streak, we've really seen some amazing work from it. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a big problem if you're purple team. Level 11 Zoroark, who's I think at this point probably has 10, 11 KOs at this point. So that's a problem. And Teleon also already level 9. Also has their Azure Spy Vision. So if they wanted to engage here, they absolutely could. But here we go. Yeah, here go Cotton Cloud. Crash gets the confirmation KO onto that Wigglytuff, chasing down this Inteleon, who's untargetable in that stealth mode. But they are targetable now. Big engage with that Cotton Spore.
And look at that, point difference, not insurmountable, but yeah, going in with a different mental, obviously, if you are behind. And wow, we have us popping back and forth. The Zoroark not stopping anytime soon, it does appear, and still going, and without a comfy as well. So incredible work right there. Oh.
Wow, yeah, Mindhacks pops the Shedinja doll just to get sniped on the from pretty deep by the Inteleon. And Inteleon is hitting some really good ones. So here we go. Azure Spy Vision out, looking to do some damage towards this base. It's going to buy a little bit of time and space for Orange Team. KO streak of 3 for Inteleon, and they close out that tier 1 goal here at the 420 mark. And now they've burned down this Regieleki.
Yeah, and even though if teams don't decide to push the Eleki, it's still something like a menace to deal with for the team. That has it walked towards its base. As you can see, it's a nice distraction. Team Orange being able to clean up, really making the jungle its own. Muscarada getting that Regibot in the meantime, but yeah. Team Orange gaining more and more lead, and we're getting closer to the wave fight for less time.
Ooh, big Floral Flourish by Mindhacks getting the KO on that Gyarados. That's a bit of comeback XP that they definitely needed. The Telekinesis does land, but it's only delaying the inevitable as Eldegoss clears that out. 2 members down for Orange Team. And here we go. Legal is heating on up. Level 12 on that Inteleon. 3:30 mark. So we have a minute and a half till double time, and level 13 Inteleon, along with that level 13 Zoroark, will be an absolute menace when this Rayquaza hits the map.
Oh yeah, they are definitely a force to be reckoned with. Meanwhile, the Venu kind of a little bit is taken down as we speak. Kind of a little bit away from where it wants to be level-wise. That beautiful level 13, where it becomes that big menace. Muscarada farming up what it what they can find on the map, which is, I think, a very sensible thing to do right now. A few dunks coming in, but Orange apparently making their way to the purple jungle once again. So let's see if they can even grow more.
Yeah, it looks like Mamoswine able to get out just barely. Another connection on this snipe shot. Chunks down Mindhacks, half health, but able to Shedinja doll, make sure he stays healthy for a little bit longer. Big Petal Dance into the fray. This Gyarados is going to go down. Mamoswine gets the confirmation there. Looks like Wigglytuff is going to try to go back. The Venusaur is not done. This Petal Dance Giga Drain is doing some damage, but Zoroark's going to put a little bit of an end to that. It's going to be a 1v1 Hacks versus the Zoroark. Another Floral Flourish. This might be the rate fight. 3 members down for the purple side team, Rosander.
Yeah, I mean, you know, Team Orange does have the shred. They could go for it, keeping it a bit low, see, because they are not in a position that they have to do anything. So the risk of, you know, losing that flip or rip is too big. But let's see, we might have a little bit of a fight coming up right here. The Venu paddling in with the level 13 is being taken down in the meantime. Yeah, the Mamo are being able to stomp quite nicely with a 2 KO streak once again, proving valuable. Wow, and only the Zoroark left.
Yeah, that's pretty massive there for purple side team. Now we're gonna have a 1v1 Hacks versus Zoroark once again. Are we gonna get another Shedinja doll? Stalls out some of the timers. We have to hit some cooldowns if you're the Zoroark. I'm not sure if we're gonna have it. Are they gonna be able to get it? Almost leaving Meowscarada on 1 HP, but looks like we're looking at this Ray. Venusaur has started to rip this.
Yeah, and you know, Team Purple does have to decide now if they want to flip it or not, and let's see who's going to end up getting it. Ooh, that is Team Orange after all. Nice effort from Team Purple, but with nobody left to stand on that field, those points are going to rain in, and unfortunately all the efforts are not going to be of any, you know, success.
Yeah, it was very close. Purple team did have a little bit of life there. Yeah, that Zoroark being alive was obviously a problem. Mindhacks wanted to try to get that thing off the map so it didn't have the ability to steal the objective, because it didn't seem like purple side team had a whole lot of secure, and the Zoroark definitely has that better securing tool, so they would have tried to rip it. You run the risk, but it might have been the play to just peel off, let Zoroark, you know, run away, and then just try to rip the Rayquaza and hope for the best, because you kind of need to make something happen there.
Yeah, definitely. But I absolutely love the games we've seen so far, because Ray basically only came in as a factor last second for most of the games, and that's what we love to see, right? You know, smart plays around the objective, and yeah, I'm impressed also with how the Mamoswine eventually turned out quite nicely after getting online fairly late. But the Zoroark with the 110k, absolutely amazing work.
Yeah, that's a tough thing to come back from.
Yeah.
That's a lot of damage, a lot of KOs. Yeah, Squirtle had like 24 assists. So that's wild. That's wild.
Yeah, and the Gyarados also at 93. Yeah, massive numbers. Inteleon being at that almost 90k as well. Like, absolutely amazing damage output. Yeah. GG's to both teams.
Yeah, geez.
Another absolutely incredible match. Also, thank you, JT, so much for the raid. Welcome in, Raiders. Hope everybody's doing great. We're doing crunchy customs tonight. We have custom casted lobbies with Steel Agent Kyle and Radiant Rosander. I have to ask, what was your guys' favorite point in that match? Because I feel like there were so many things going on. But what was your favorite part about that match?
Yeah, I think really we've talked about it, but you know, just this escapism of the Zoroark. Like, I'm totally impressed by what is you know, possible on that map, and yeah, but you know, we love to see some back and forth action. So yeah,
I like Shedinja doll gaming. I think it's just fun to see if you can like time it right. Hax is really good at the Shedinja doll. He got caught out a couple of times because Liko, a very experienced Inteleon player, able to kind of suss that out and waited until the Shedinja timer was up and then just shot him. I think that was just kind of funny.
That was probably one of my favorite things. I love a good Spirit Shackle
It's gonna go away.
Desi.
No.
I love a good snipe shot in Teleon. Things that I cannot do. So when people do it, it's absolutely amazing. Probably one of my favorite snipe shot in Teleon games I've seen in quite some time. That was fantastic to watch, especially coming from Liko, who I think historically runs speedsters and all-rounders. So that was a nice little switch up there. I really enjoyed watching that. Hi, Mons. All right, y'all. I do believe we have another lobby ready to go. Nanera, if you would do me the honors.
Yeah, we got an Aaron, Blushling, Flareons, Scroll of Death, Jade, Frost Bunny, Omega, Kingslayer, Christian, and Mindhacks.
The run back.
I like it. I like it. Let's see who's gonna go where.
Hi, baby. Oh, your hair? Okay. You got the other one out?
Zesty Zaza is just a great name.
Who is Zesty Zaza? Because it is fantastic.
I don't know what it
That's
means,
Frost
but it's
Bunny.
provocative.
Oh, okay.
Is it? That's good.
It gets the people
That's amazing.
going.
Let's get the Zaza.
Here you go, baby. Mm-hmm. GG's, Liko. Thank you for coming through. Appreciate you, friends.
GG's Liko.
Got to pull out the
Second
Gengar
call.
next game. I mean,
Bot team does look scary. Bot team does look scary.
is Blush still here? Also, hi, Raven. I've missed you, FYI.
Raven, hi
Um,
Raven.
They're in the user list. So the second call for Blush. And Squirrel. Wow, I have to call Squirrel there. Okay.
Oh
I
no,
was like,
there he is.
I rarely have to call Squirrel more than once.
True.
What do you mean
We're
you're
gonna see,
out?
You gonna see the Flareon's Jungle Hoopa again tonight?
Oh, that would be so good.
Jungle.
Saw it at Flareon's pulled that out in the UBH event yesterday too.
Wow. Yeah, I'm very excited because in like what 15-ish hours I'm gonna be observer for the EU side of
I'm excited for
UBH
that.
today. Yeah, gonna be great to see.
Yeah, I think I didn't see what teams are competing yet. I know a lot of teams sign up last minute, so hopefully get some
Yeah.
good turnout there.
When I went to bed, there were only like 2 teams signed up, but EU tends to, take its sweet time. So
Mm-hmm.
Final call for Blush.
Bush.
Nope, Barry, you don't have to rotate out. We rotate you until you're ready to leave, and you only leave when you're ready to leave for the evening. Yeah, Ribbon and Christian making me want to bring back the Aurora Veil Dazzling Gleam A9 for no reason.
Support A9. I think it works. I think it can work.
Playing with your A9. That
What?
was a vibe. Said I miss playing with your A9. That was a vibe when I was learning how to play the game.
Now, when we say support A9, are we talking about experience share? Because I never got behind support Pikachu, but like, or are we just talking about the moveset in general? Like, do you run Resonant Guard on your support A9? EXP share top lane?
Dr. Smash, you are up.
Mm-hmm.
Paging Dr. Professor Smash?
I think it could go a couple of different ways. I think you could run Resonant Guard, but I think just running, like throwing an EXP share on it, and then like Muscle Rapid, and then doing the Aurora Veil build would just kind of cook, because the
Interesting.
damage
Yeah.
reduction, that you get on it it's after the buff. It's pretty crazy. I don't know why teams don't try it more, or at least not necessarily run it all the time, but try it more.
Yeah.
It can be pretty impactful during big team fights.
It's probably like experience share cursed incense and then a third item. I like scarf. Ooh, cursed incense could be good though too, right?
That's true. Yeah. Yeah, you.
I might have to try that. I'm literally trying to get out of my attacker arc and like.
I feel like if you play attack, this is kind of what I've experienced too. Is like if you play a lot of attackers, supports are like a pretty good segue because they play very similar. Because you tend to play more backline, not like in your face brawly. I have a hard time like switching from playing like ranged attacker to like a defender because you have to like lead engages or like same thing with like all rounders.
See, and I like playing Blastoise because I'm an attacker with W key energy. I've just recently learned how to play on the right side of my defender, but since I understand that W key energy, like playing defender is kind of nice.
Oh yeah, I definitely love defender. Just defenders are so strong that it's like it's hard to like really mess them up too much.
Yeah.
At least in like solo queue, competitive different thing, but.
Paging Pokeryan.
Pokeryan, are you still with us, friend? We've got short lobbies tonight, so there's the likelihood of you guys getting back-to-back lobbies is pretty high. We apologize for that.
And like, I don't know about you, but every time I play an all-rounder, I get all-rounder brain, and I think I could just take over the world, and I int.
No, absolutely. That's me on Buzzwell. That's why I should not.
It's a real thing. It's such a
Barry,
real
if you're still
thing.
here, get in here, please.
Yeah.
We need like studies on it.
Who's getting in here?
Barry.
Barry. Barry. Very handsome.
Using cream.
They're queuing into games. Let's take it out of the game, which fair. But I'm like, no.
Berries and cream. I am a little lad.
Yeah, I'm just gonna apologize, guys. There's a very strong possibility you guys will get back-to-back lobbies, just because we have short queues tonight. Thought it was done for right now. No, it's okay. You're totally fine.
Oh.
Kind of working our way down the list.
Oh, are you not able to game right now, friend? We'll just keep working our way down the list. We just need one more.
All right, Lunar Avery.
They're in a game. Oh, Avery. Oh, you're in a standard? That's fine. You don't have to leave the queue, though. If you want to come back and play. I'm just saying. Oh my God, Crimson joining? Hello?
You know what? Crimson, get in here. Because I think everyone else is in a game.
We're going to get Crimson in.
Here.
She's in a game as well. Imagine gamers gaming.
Jamers jaming?
That's fine. We're in an ad break right now. So...
All right, if you would not mind pulling them up and then moving Blushlink down, por favor.
All right, so I'm pulling Crimson up. I guess it doesn't matter where, right?
Yeah, and then moving 2 down.
Okay, does that look right? Wait, is Mind Hacks? Yeah, Mind Hacks is in there. Okay.
We're good. Thank you.
Okay.
Nice.
Your G.
Fantastic. All right. Our ad break ending in 15 seconds means that we can probably get started. Gamers, we have casters. Casters, we have gamers. Everybody, good luck. Have fun. Remember, this is an EXMON free lobby. Other than that, take it away.
Let's do it. Next game. Let's see what we get for the bans. Flareon's gonna get that first ban. Hovering over Azu, I don't think that's what they're gonna be doing. Crustle definitely seems like a good target, but I mean, there's so many targets for a first ban. Leafeon, probably a great choice.
Yeah, safe. I mean, draft is always, that mind game. Both sides can have advantages, like having the first pick can have an advantage, getting something you really want, that you want to take away. But, that very, very last pick of them all always has this little X factor, obviously, of the unknown, which you can't respond to. So, yeah.
The target ban, though, the target ban on Greedent is heard and seen, but that does leave the door open for Squirrel of Death to grab the Trevenant first pick.
Yeah, and I mean, it's such a good pick. I totally agree as well. Trevenant is the best defender. I mean, sorry, Umbreon, it's like my second favorite Pokemon in the world. I love you, but it's just the truth. Meanwhile, we do have Lucario, Muscarada looking like a solid duo. Gonna be interesting to see if we do have a top lane Muscarada again, or rather a jungle focused one.
Yeah, I definitely think you could kind of take it either way. Just kind of depends, but Lucario is more of that top lane demon, so I imagine that Kingslayer is going to be taking that to the jungle, but you never know in these customs. Sometimes you get to see all sorts of comps that are different and unique that you wouldn't see in competitive, so it's fun to see what these players end up doing it. Jade, though, grabbing the Urshifu.
I like
Not something we see a ton, but right now it looks potentially Dark Bear with that eject button.
I mean, there was a long time where a team without Bear was barely unthinkable, pun intended. So yeah, gonna be interesting to see. I still think in the right hands, the secure is really good. Yeah, a bit of potentially a backline poking with the Venusaur if it ends up going beam. Yeah, the Cinder Ace, I love to see it. Nouns recently bringing that Cinder to the official UCS season, so I don't know if there's gonna be a bit of a renaissance. Yeah.
Yeah, it does look like Jade switched over to the full heal, so that leads me to believe that we might see a Water Bear, aka Rapid Strike Urshifu. Omeka throwing the full heal on Venusaur, that makes me think that we're gonna have a Petal Giga Venusaur, so things that are kind of starting to peek their head out. Mind hacks, though, yeah, that Shedinjadal Cinderace. I always love seeing that. I imagine that we are going to be seeing the Feint build, so watch out. Something to keep your eye out is utilizing that Feint and Shedinjadal to weight down a lot of cooldowns from the enemy, and then strike with once his cooldowns on that Blaze Kick are reset.
Yeah, and the beauty of Cinderace is the longer it stays in the fight, getting down low in HP, it is still able to dash out even more damage, and that makes for some insane plays. And I think in combination with that Shedinjadal, yeah, that might be very, very interesting to see. A gold Hooper, a gold Lucario.
Yeah.
I always love them shiny badges. Oh yeah, let them on the field.
Indeed. Presenter, do you have any gold badge Pokemon? What is your main?
My mains are Blissey and Umbreon. So I do have 3 gold badges, Blastoise as well. Guardy is pretty close. But
Nice.
yeah, definitely I am a defender main. With my kind of Blissey one trick. You have to fill what you have to fill for your random. So I don't know. That can't happen. I love them all. Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, Phantom looking to try to get a stack in. Squirrel of Death. Are they going to be able to do it? Nice little staggering from this, the little Litwick. The little Litwick that could, unfortunately, for the Litwick, Trevenant able to get the stack in, but I don't know if they're going to be able to get out. They are on fire. Nice eject play by that Slowbro, and it looks like that Meowscarada, now Florigato, able to get the KO.
Yeah, that is a very strong early lane. Oh, the Shedinjador popping on out, you know, not quite able to be saved. I did see Hooper, orange Hooper in purple jungle, so it does have no, true, it is purple. No, I've seen Hooper in the jungle. So yeah, seemingly an okay pick to do. Meanwhile, we still have a little a baby Score Bunny, you know, little Bulbasaur. Everybody trying to get online. Little Kapfu, which always you know, struggles a little bit early. I feel like, you know, trying to get big and strong, which is why teams usually send it into the jungle. But yeah. Now we do have a little bit of an invade.
Yeah, it looks like Flareon was trying to steal that red buff. It looked like Blissey was able to get the confirmation on it. It's got the buff on it right now. It looks like Bulbasaur and Cinderace are going to split some of the XP. Both of them get evolved. 8-minute Altaria family going to be popping up into this central area. This Meowscarada is going to try to use that flower trick to take down this Hoopa. I don't know if they're going to be able to. Hoopa pops that Axe attack, and Meowscarada comes back through with their ability and able to get the KO there. I don't know if this Venusaur is going to be able to live that, though.
Oh, yeah, the Meowscarada once again, you know, having the plate full of food. Cinder not quite online as of yet. Maybe that's still going to change. I mean, it is level 5, so it is debatable whether that's going to be, you know, happening until the first objective. But we do have the team rotating down to bot lane. Hooper being able to bring everybody in and out, being a little menace. And yeah, Team Purple getting most of those middle bars.
Yeah, a little telekinesis onto the Trevenant, and Trevenant's going to try to wood hammer the team, and they are able to pick up the KO on that Lampent. 4 members of Purple Side team pushing in towards this tier 1 goal. Hoopa throwing down some portals to do some reset, but a nice little egg bomb stops that from happening there, Rosander.
Yeah, we love the egg bomb action. The steals it can do, the disruptions. But Team Orange having a massive point lead already. The levels, yeah, also, you know, we do have 2 level 9s, the Ignite moves on hand and everything. So it is looking pretty good for the Orange side right now.
Yeah, not only that, but they grab that Registeel. So next 90 seconds, they will have a buff to their attack and special attack. Looks like Mind Hacks is here on that. Cinderace is going to try to burn this down. Telekinesis connects it, pulls it in, and maybe stops that, at least for the time being. Urshifu going down, blissful assistance onto Lucario, as Venusaur is trying to hold the door from keeping this Regieleki from rolling on in, and they are able to do that. The Slowbro is going to be going down next. Nice confirmation by that Trevenant, and this Cinderace is cooking something fierce here, Rosander.
Yeah, and that's what you want, right? Like, getting your Cinderace online is all about experience. Like, if there's no other objective, your objective is experience in this game. And yeah, Combic experience has won quite a few games, so we love to see it. Meanwhile, we do yeah, have a bit of an engaged Team Orange being able to defend quite nicely, and Lucario getting a 2 KO streak.
Yeah, this Cinderace is looking really good. We have double Shedinjadal. I didn't realize that this Urshifu switched over to the Shedinjadal, but here we go. Rings are unbound. Orange team looking to push into this tier 1 goal. This Lucario is probably going to be going down. Hoopa does KO it, and this Chandelure is getting pushed back towards their goal. Trevenant might be able to get a KO, but not before the Chandelure able to grab a Citrus Berry. This Cinderace now pushes it back in with that Blaze Kick.
Yeah, it's going back and forth, you know. There's a lot of fire going on in that top lane. Both teams, you know, want to have that advantage, and Venu getting that KO on Blissey and double KO, you know. I think Team Orange right now just retreating, looking for those kind of rare yellow dots right now on the map. And yeah, we have
here
a bot
basement.
spawning.
Yeah, basement objective is spawning. We also have some birds here. Both teams kind of scrimmaging over those things. Lucario's going to jump on in, try to close combat. Aura Cannon is out, connects to the Venusaur. Venusaur's going to have to dash on away, but not before. It looks like Mind Hacks and this Urshifu are going to try to tear down this Regice. Floral Flourish is out. Blissful Assistance is out, and they get the confirmation. Blazing Bicycle Kick by Mind Hacks.
That's what you want to see from a Cinder Ace, you know. That's secure, not the random bush campers you see in your solo queue games. No, this is this is actually what you want to see. But yeah, Team Orange retreating, Team Purple, you know, kind of resetting, but seemingly gathering. And we have the Hoop Unbound popping off right there.
Yeah, they're looking to push this tier 1 goal zone. Not only that, but it looks like this push is going to be successful. They get at least 1 dunk, 2 dunks, make it 3, and that goal zone is down. 199, 154. Purple side team takes the slight advantage on the scoreboard, but only for the time being. The score difference is only 1 as the slow beam connects on this Hoopa. Is Hoopa going to be able to get out? No, Blissey closes that door, and Venusaur's going to have to try to run away.
Oh my god, this is absolutely massive. The teams right now probably have no idea who exactly is in the lead, so you know, you need to be open for all the options. Defending, Emma scoring, you know. Gonna be interesting to see if somebody is able to get that Ileki. Meanwhile, was that a Lucario? Like, was that an Aura Cannon?
Yeah,
wow.
They've come out maybe a little bit late there. Yeah, a little bit late. They might not have that for the Ray fight. This Slowbro uses the telekinesis, tried to pull the Trevenant out of that Hoopa hole. Unfortunately, unable to do so. KO streak of 2 for this Meowscarada, who is now diving and looking for this Trevenant. Lucario throws the close combat. Nice little power-up punch, but Trevenant's going to horn leech them onto the waiting arms of this Venusaur. A big KO there. Lucario's going to have to back. This Regieleki is getting dangerously low. Is Trevenant going to be able to get the secure? Woodhammer unable to get the secure, but they do get some healing off that horn leech.
And, you know, that is quite an advantage. But we have the Burden Anger popping, the Venu diving in, Urshifu getting some KO. So yeah, Team Purple really going all in now, ignoring the Ileki. Urshifu with the 2 KO streak, like really proving to be a menace.
Yeah, Lucario it does go down there as well. Triple KO for Jade on that Urshifu. Mind Hacks throws the Blazing Bicycle Kick, but it steps into the waiting arms of this Blissful Assist egged Meowscarada, and oh no, Orange team is going to be going down here. No, Blissey is able to get on out. So a little bit of trading back and forth. Orange team has a slight advantage. 2 members still down for Purple team.
Yeah, you know, Trevenant Unite popping right now, as I wanted to say, is not available anymore. There is no Hooper Unite available to bring the respawning members back. So yeah, we have a bit of a round 2. Team Purple getting another KO on the Chandelier. Eject button popping. Bit of a retreat. Team Purple does need to act though.
Yeah, absolutely. 1 down for the orange side team. We saw that Cinderace just starting to rip this. This might be the angle. They do need someone to secure it, though, Rosander. I'm looking right at this Urshifu. Are they going to be able to do it? We do have some secures going out, and it's Lucario that gets it. Big secure by Lucario, and now orange team is going to have a little bit of an advantage, and they're going to try to push on into these tier 2 goals with 20 seconds left.
Yeah, and, you know, I don't think... If the Hoopa had Unite, there might probably be the opportunity. Oh, right now, is the team going to be able to spawn there and counter score potentially? I don't think there's much of a coordination. It's rough.
Oh, unfortunately not quite able to do it. It did seem like there might have been a chance there, but it looked like Meowscarada had some points that they had to stop at that center base, but very close there. We'll see what the exact final is. I'm not sure if the score would have helped. They would have had to get a couple, so even if they were there, it might not have been enough. But yeah, orange team 424, purple 265. Big games all around, though.
Yeah, this was a very interesting game, and the picks, look how your Cinder Ace, Urshifu on the field. I love seeing the Urshifu, and that's what I always feel like. Yes, obviously you can have those big damage numbers on Urshifu, but I often feel like you don't even need to do this because your job is kind of different. Securing those objectives, and 3 KO streak at Ray was impressive. So it doesn't always have to be the big numbers to reflect impactful plays. Yeah, look at the Muscarada with the 95 K damage. Absolutely massive right there.
That Meowscarada was so
Indeed.
much fun to watch that match. That was so crazy. Aaron, I have the fattest Blissessy. I mean, so here's the funny thing. So Jade on the Urshifu and Frost Bunny on Slowbro. This is the perfect time to do that. Honestly, this is the perfect time to do that. You're not in casuals. You're in a custom lobby. I mean, listen, and the best part is if you have an accidental pop off and find out that you are cracked on a mon you don't normally play, this is the place that you want to experience that. You get, your quality casting, get your own little highlight reel here, something that you can take home with you. It's the best place for you to do this. So no apologies needed. It looks like we might be pre-NAIC with a lot of people who have scrims tonight. So the queue is actually getting kind of short. So I'm just going to preface this and just let you guys know, if you are in a lobby, there is a pretty good chance you are going to end up in back-to-back lobbies. Because I'm seeing the queue kind of get a little bit low. So we have a couple matches left for the evening. Oh yes, Daddy, thank you, Jade. We have a couple matches left for the evening, so we can go ahead and get through those. And then just a reminder, what you guys are playing for is not only Rosander's Undying Love and Affection, but the $20 Nintendo eShop gift card, courtesy of Pandacorn Gaming, that she is going to be selecting the overall MVP who will be winning that prize tonight. So, just remember that's what we're here for. That and, Kyle. I had to throw that in there.
WD-40.
So that being said, we will call the next lobby. And there's a good possibility that if you were in the last lobby, you will be called for this lobby. So just be on standby. Kyle is a prize tonight. Kyle is a prize every night. Omega. All right, Nanera, you're up.
All right, we got Pokerion, Squirtleston, Gengar level 100, Blushlink, Panini Leanie, Crafty M, and Aaron, Flareons, Jade, and Frost Bunny.
Don't give the chat idea.
Wait, do we need cardboard cutout availability of the Pandacorn staff?
I mean,
A life-size Kyle.
I could look into a vendor. You could have a life-size Kyle.
How do I get a life-size Crunchy?
Might take me a sec to get in. That's totally fine. Totally fine.
Small.
So, Rosander, I'm going to ask you, without naming names, or maybe you could name a couple names if you have a few people you're keeping an eye on tonight. Who's standing out to you tonight for the MVP?
I do have a couple of people in mind who have impressed me in all their games, no matter on the side they've played. And right now, I'm between 2 or 3 people who really showcase different roles tonight. So yeah, but I guess if you absolutely rock it now, there's a chance to change my mind. So yeah, but I love what you're bringing out. So yeah, just give it to me.
So good.
Bring it.
So good.
Yeah.
All right, who are we missing? I know Pokerion said it was going to take him a minute to get in, so I think we're just missing Pokerion and who else?
Blushlink.
Blush. Blush, are you still here, friend?
Yeah, this will be our final call for blush, and if they don't respond, we'll go ahead and remove them from the queue. So that being said, Omega, I'd like you to be on standby. All right.
Hi, Panini.
Hi, Panini. Bark.
We're not getting a response. So Omega, go ahead and come on in.
Omega.
Come on in. The water's fine. You were
Fine.
taken.
What? No, the water's fantastic.
I'm curious if we're gonna see Omega on Serena.
Ooh.
Yes, please.
I do like Serena.
Mhm.
Do I get a life-size
Serena.
cardboard of Kyle? Yes. We should make Kyle plushies. Actually, the vendor that we use for merch can do plushies.
Yes,
We
they
could
can.
put Kyle's face on a plushie. Those
have
would sell.
concerns.
You
They
should.
might sell, honestly.
You should.
They might sell.
Okay,
I know
hear
at
me
least,
out.
like-
Yeah. What about Funko Pops? Like Pandicon Funko Pops? That would be kind of adorable.
mean- Wait, can we customize Funko Pops? Is that a thing?
Yeah, it
Okay.
is. It is.
Oh.
You know.
A plush Agent Kyle, if you will.
Oh my god, the make your own Funko Pop thing?
Oh, is it a thing? Should we make pops?
We should absolutely fucking
We're gonna make
Pop.
Kyle pops.
You should think about the way that sounds for a second.
No, I'm looking him right in the eye right now. Oh, what the hell?
Wait, how are you putting people in jail? You like lubed it up there earlier with the WD-40.
I did nothing.
Hold on, did my ears hear Kyle pop? Yes. The Power
Everybody's
Bottom
going to
Kyle
jail.
pop coming to Pandacorn merch.
Everybody's going to horny jail.
We didn't choose the pop life. The pop life chose us. That being said, gamers, we have casters. Casters, we have gamers. Everybody, good luck, have fun. Remember, this is an EXMON free lobby. Here we go.
Frostbite needs holy water. Oh my god.
Bring it on.
Bring it on. Let's see what these bands are gonna be. Jade's gonna get that first one. No T-Tar. I mean, honestly fair. Honestly fair. We haven't seen it yet tonight, though, have we? I think it's been banned or just not picked every match.
Yeah, exactly. Like I've like thought about the same. Like with the Muscarada, the Comfy would have been up for grabs, you know, but we haven't really. I don't think we've seen Comfy and the Speedster as of yet. Their Hooper apparently too much of a threat. So no portals, no holes on the field. Yeah.
Not at all. Yeah, Clefable goes first off the board. I don't see an experience here. I see a full damage Clefable right now. If it doesn't switch, I mean, this might be a way for it to be, you know, that all-rounder style Clefable with that Draining Kiss build. Dusty Zaza grabbing that Trevenant. So a lot of tanky Pokemon here to start.
Yeah, and the Italian coming in, you know, we've seen a very impressive Italian a little earlier. So I'm looking forward to some nice plays. Another Cinder Ace. So I like it. Muscarada, I mean, a very honor. We're switching. A little bit of you know, Caster's curse. Never call them on before it is chosen. Mimikyu. Interesting. I love a good Mimikyu. Like, I think it's so much fun. One of the few all-rounders I enjoy playing. I know how to play, kind of. Well, yeah.
That's how I feel about like any all-rounder. I just don't do them. Mimikyu is definitely one of those that seem like it would be really fun, but I again, all-rounder brain, I just end up inting.
Yeah. No, I totally agree. Like, I get that Mimikyu rush and, you know, being a few too many seconds in the enemy flag zone maybe to get a Sweet Panther or a Quadra or something like that. But Decidueye, love to see it. Absolutely love Decidueye. And with recent buffs, I still believe it's gonna be Shackle. I will assume from the build as well. But yeah, I love it.
Yeah, Flareon's on the Decidueye. So that back line, we're going to have a little bit of a sniper duel between Squirtle's Den and Flareon's. Who's going to have the best snipes here, Rosander?
It's gonna be interesting to see, and hopefully, you know, we're gonna find out at many points in the game. So, snipe away. Let's see where everybody's heading.
Yeah, I mean, it's gonna be a battle of all the battles. I didn't see if that Clefable ended up taking off the XP share and putting that on, but. I mean, we don't get to see a lot of Draining Kiss Clefable, but I think there's definitely some use to it.
Yeah, no, absolutely. And we do see another Wigglytuff. Interesting to see with a slow smoke, I think. So some extra CC potentially, and yeah. Is that gonna be a jungle Clefable? Oh my god.
I think you're right. Rosander.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
what are they
so
cooking?
That makes me think that we might get the Draining Kiss here all along. Yeah. But yeah, Mimikyu is going to take the jungle on the side of the orange team. Looks like Flareon's going to grab a quick stack on the Decidueye.
Yeah, but we do have a Jigglypuff invade as well. With a little help from that little Eevee as well. A bit of a, you know, meet up right there. Did it get? No, it did not get a buff, apparently. Clefable being big and strong already with that red buff. Apparently, you know, coming top lane as the jungler. So, yeah, bring it on, Clef.
Yeah, here we go. Yeah, that Draining Kiss is doing some work early on. They're able to stop the jungle invade. Now we have 850 birds coming to both lanes. Bot side, though, looks like Decidueye is going to start trying to do some basic. We're going to surf on in with that slow bro, but it does look like a lot of that farm has gone over to the side of the orange team. That Decidueye just nearing that level 6.
Yeah, and you know, we still have that donut on the purple side. So any member who might want to have some stacks in right now is on the empty side. So they might want to change this. Meanwhile, we do have a reboot slowly coming online. The Wiggly opting for that Sing build. And Sylvian more of a Mystical Fire, what we've seen today.
Yeah, Mystical Fire is still very strong. I do love Hyper Voice when the enemy has a very tanky, gets the KO on that Cinderace. Not surprised there. A lot of mobility from that Mystical Fire. A lot of this farm goes over to the orange side. Shadow Sneak from this Mimikyu able to do a little bit of damage. They're going to have to peel back because I do believe they missed one of the cooldowns, but the Shadow Claw is still doing a lot of damage now. Clefable is going to be going down from that Mimikyu.
Yeah, and you know, meanwhile we do we still have a little Dartrix, but very close to the Decidueye, where we're gonna find out which build they're gonna opt for. You know, Slowbo kind of trying to guide the goal. Meanwhile, in the top lane, a bit of poking. The Wigglytuff being able to initiate with the slow smoke and the thing, kind of a mean combination right there. Being able to escape, but the Mimikyu getting that A9, and that's an open goal for Team Orange now.
Yeah, not a huge overcap, but I don't think they're too sad about that. They definitely wanted to take their wins where they could get it. Looks like Slowbro is getting chunked down by this Decidueye. A lot of basic attacks, a big arrow, but shot through the heart. That's too late. This Slowbro not able to, or not, the Decidueye not able to get the KO on the Slowbro. That Amnesia just forgets all about the damage that's been done. This Clefable, though, is pushing a little too hard. I didn't even notice this yet, but it is actually that follow me build. So giving some shields, but that shield did not help against that arrow.
Yeah, I have to say I really like the Mimikyu on the field right now. 3 KO streak, having a bit of a meal right there. And is that goal gonna be going down? Yeah, it is, and that's a massive lead.
Yeah, it was a pretty good overcap too. I believe it was like 31 point overcap. Not only that, but it provided them a little bit of space to take that Reggie steal. So for the next 90 seconds, they will have some buffs towards their attack and special attack. Sylveon in this top half going to get a nice little 30 cap while the orange team was still kind of out of position from being able to get that. But Sylveon's going to be able to just back on out, go to home pace, and a nice little bit of XP for it.
Yeah, you know, I mean, the advantage for Team Purple is there is more access to the farm. Obviously, we do have a fight starting right there. Trevenant a bit in the middle, but making its way up there. We have the Azure Sky Vision popping on off right there. Yeah, a bit of a Phantom Forest going on, and the Decidueye knock going off, being able to keep Team Purple away.
We're not going to talk about the missed Fell Stinger from Squirtle. He does end up getting away from the Decidueye, which I think was the most important part of that. But looking like Orange Team has a pretty significant advantage, not only in the point category, but look at these levels. Level 11 both on the Cinderace and make it level 12 on this Mimikyu. Sylveon's Fairy Frolic a little bit late, unable to steal that. And Orange Team is going to be able to maybe push this towards their tier 2 goal of the Purple Team.
Yeah, seem to be, you know, keen on letting this in. If they can make something happen and that goal ends up breaking, the last Eleki is going to be even more dangerous. So it does make sense, you know, to try and make something happen. But there's some little nice comeback XP for Team Purple. But Eleki ends up going in regardless.
Ooh, those are some huge snipe shots from Squirtle's and triple KO. Unfortunately, the Regieleki walked in, but Orange Team was not able to capitalize on it because all the damage and all the shots hit from Squirtle right there, who's now ticked into level 13, Rosander. That's the highest level in the game.
Yeah, and with still like 1.5, even more time to grow even more. Yeah, that Italian could turn out to be very dangerous, but you know, the Decidueye also getting some nice KOs right there. Mimikyu, very solid, and meanwhile in bot lane, apparently we do have some dunks, but counter dunks up in top. Oh, that is gonna be dangerous though.
Yeah, looks like Orange Team was keeping up the pace. They're able to break that top tier goal, that second tier goal. Not only that, but looking at the map state, there is a Regieleki that will be hitting the fray in the next 20 seconds. Orange Team, they can potentially just let this basement Reggie go and elect to maybe push that tier, that Regieleki into the central base of Purple Team, and that would be very dangerous because that is very close to Rayquaza.
Yeah, and most members of Team Purple, you see them farming up those yellow dots, which are they're in quite a good number. So it does make sense for them to pay attention. But yeah, now we're going to the last 30 seconds until the big fight. Let's see if any team ends up getting that Eleki.
Yeah, it's going to be a big one. It's definitely going to be a win condition for these teams. Oh, and Inteleon's going down there. This is going to be a problem, Rosander. With 10 seconds left before Rayquaza spawns, we have a base walking Regieleki. So Orange Team with a bunch of money in their pockets, they might just give up on this Rayquaza and decide to just full send this Regieleki.
Yeah, and you know, Team Purple will now have to dedicate, or should dedicate, at least a little part, but we have an aggressive push by the Mimikyu and the Cinder, with the poor A9 being all on his own right there. But yeah, the Ray fight seems to be taking place on Purple, right? And yeah, he is growing, and it went in, so the points are going to be raining in. Oof.
Yeah, that, and Aaron was able to use that play with me unite move onto the only player on purple team that was there, and that allowed the Regieleki to just walk in because the Regieleki ignores Pokemon that are in the play with me unite move. So very strong macro decision there. And that has given Orange Team a significant lead here. Purple Team is going to have to regroup and hope for a Rayquaza. And not only that, but they're going to have a lot of people score.
Oh yeah, basically everybody with pretty much full pockets. And yeah, the knock coming off, getting that slow ball, which means one member down, one less person to score. Team Purple trying some good action right here, you know, not giving up quite yet. And the Decidueye with the snipe right there, so that's it, I guess, with everybody down.
Absolutely, yeah, big game there for Orange side team. 4 members down on the purple side team. Already a significant lead, and not only that, but they are going to be pushing towards this goal. Or maybe a couple extra scores. They don't necessarily need it because they've already pretty much won this game with 10 seconds left. But big game. So I guess the sniper duel, we got the Flareon's Decidueye coming victorious there.
Yeah, I absolutely love the Decidueye pick right there. I think it turned out really nicely, being able to act up on what the team prepared. So yeah, but Team Purple didn't give up. They made the best out of what they had, made the right decisions to try and catch up. But yeah, Team Orange just absolutely rocking the house right now.
Yeah, 742, 115 your final. Yeah, look at those damage numbers. 113k from Flareon's, 92k from that Mimikyu. Big damage there for Orange Team. And yeah, not surprised given some of the bullying that they were able to do early game.
Yeah, exactly. And you know, Team Purple did try that Jungle Clefable, which is fair enough. You know, this is what these games here are there for. And so why not try? And see, maybe you get lucky with it. Yeah.
The battle of the long range sniping was so good. The snipe shot in Teleon versus the Spirit Shackle Desi. I think that was so much fun to watch. Aaron on that Mimikyu. Honestly, that was. I wanted to be a Mimikyu main so badly. I really did. And yeah, was that a play rough Mimikyu? I can't remember. Was it a play rough Mimikyu? Or were they Shadow Claw?
They were Shadow Claw, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Definitely Shadow Sneak. I think it was Shadow Claw, though.
Every time I turned around and saw that Mimikyu, they were eliminating somebody, and it was absolutely hysterical and frightening at the same time. So, yeah, you guys make me want to be a better gamer. I'm just saying. All right. I believe we are getting ready to call one of our final lobbies of the night. So, Nanera, if you would do me a favor. Actually, let me check with the casters real quick. Do you guys need a break? Are we good? Do you guys want to push through?
I can push through. I just need to check my cats were like fighting. I just need to make sure that they're not.
Oh, yes. Please go make sure that your cats are okay. Please do.
I'll be right back.
Okay.
I'll be right back.
Okay. In the meantime, I'm going to have Nanera go ahead and call the lobby so we can start loading them in. Rosander, are you good?
Yeah, I'm good.
Fantastic. All right. Here we go.
All right. In this lobby, we're going to have Kingslayer, Christian, Dark Crimson, Pokerion, Squirtle's Den, Gengar level 100, Panini, Crafty M, and Aaron, and Jade. And I'm pretty sure that Kyle just ran away because I unmuted, and I'm going to call him out on what he put in the chat.
Oh, that copy pasta. Also, Kingslayer, I did see your chat earlier. I apologize, I did not respond. I would actually like to see you play a support, friend. I would like to see you play a support. Holy, look at this lobby. Y'all are on it. Oh my God. Gold stars for everybody. If you have a praise king, gold star for everybody's in the chat. Love this.
Woo! Wait, I can add to this.
If it was Cora's fault, I'm here to defend her. I'm with you, Pina.
We have gold stars.
Nice. Mom, pick my Mon. What do I want to see Panini play? Panini, do you have a Azumarill?
Ooh. We love seeing people on their
No. Do you have Venusaur?
They unlocked, and all licenses unlocked in that mode.
Are they?
And
They
draft.
should be. Costume rules, yeah, they should all be unlocked.
More praises, please. Okay. You know what? I'm going to create a channel point redeem for you guys to get gold stars, and I'm just going to sit here and feed everybody's praise kink. This is the last game. I didn't hear it. No, it's I don't know if this will be the last game. Kay, are you in this lobby? We'll do one lobby after this, so that way everybody can get their game in. So I'm just going to put this out there. If you are in this lobby, you are likely in the next lobby. So please do not go anywhere. But I think we have everybody for this lobby. So Panini, can you play Venusaur for me, please?
I have returned.
Welcome back. How are the cats? How's Cora?
She was. These are noise canceling headphones,
Yes, Daddy.
and I heard them fighting mid match. Everything going on. They were fighting.
That was his cats, not mine. Oh, that was mine. Never mind.
Yeah, Tywin is
being
here
a
as
jerk.
Cora's attorney and would like to know if she is okay.
She's fine. She was just angry with Floof and his.
Bullshit.
What's the right word? Yeah, his shit. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
He's just kind of an ass.
All right.
Oh.
That's fair. This cat.
He's very like, I want to play, and by play he just like harasses her when she's not wanting to be harassed.
It's fair.
She's got like her she's got like a lot of tummy issues,
Aw.
so she doesn't always like feel great, so she has very select times when she wants to play, and Floof wants to just.
She's completely within her rights.
and-
Yes, she's enforcing her boundaries. She's protecting her peace. And
Yeah.
we love this for her.
Yeah.
All right, justice for
She,
Cora.
Justice for Cora, absolutely.
Only hot girls
makes
have
it
tummy
known.
troubles. This would explain why I don't have tummy issues. All right, gamers, we have casters. Casters, we have gamers. EX Mons are not allowed in these lobbies. Everybody, good luck. Have fun.
But yeah, let's see what everybody is cooking up once again. I mean, one pick we already do know. So, yeah, let's head into the bands.
Yeah. Blastoise immediately. T-Tar looks like it might be on the menu for Dark Crimson, but switching on and off of it, I really do want to see what somebody is able to do with T-Tar at some point tonight. I mean, I just think it's super fun. Glaceon going down. So that Glaceon doesn't receive as many bans as it once did, but I still think it's a great target because of the potential that it has.
Oh yeah, no, totally. Going up against it, if you have a good Glacian player, it's still a very, safe, long range pick right there. Ooh, the Sableye first pick. That's interesting, You love to see it.
Indeed,
And
yes.
hopefully the
Sableye.
upgrade.
Sableye is definitely one of those characters. Squirtle is a menace with it, so if you're Orange Team, watch out. He's gonna invade. Just letting you know right now.
But we do have the Umbreon Espion duo. I love to see it actually. Espion I still think is such a good pick. And also like picking up on the topic we've had like earlier with support A9, experience share Espion, they've done right. It can be fun. Just saying,
Squirtle tells me to stop snitching. My guy, you made like a whole YouTube video on it and made it your identity for like on Twitter for a while. Like, I think you told on yourself.
But another Mamo Pig coming on in. We love to see it. And a lot of evolutions right there. Glacian is not going to be allowed. And Leafian, not picked. So, but still a 3v.
Yeah. Very interesting that Leafeon gets left on that table. And Gengar is the speedster of choice, but I'm gonna want to see what they're cooking up. I think both teams have a pretty strong comp. You got that double tank comp on the side of the orange team, along with that Blissey. And that leads me to believe that this Gengar is going to have a hard time. And if they could pop off, I will absolutely just shut up forever.
Yeah. I mean, it's going to be interesting to see if the Umbreon is also going to opt for that Wish build for the additional healing. I mean, with Blissey heals, that's not a necessity, but obviously would give Umbreon itself and the team even more tankiness. I'm curious to see who is going to jungle on each side, because Purple side does have a few options that could potentially be on the table. Could we see a split jungle for Espion and Sylveon?
It's very possible. I think that's probably the best option for the orange side team. I'm not sure if they're super coordinated or like in VCs to be able to do that, but I think that honestly, I mean, you have both EVs coming to lane at level 4 for maybe whatever push that they want to do. But yeah, Ghastly going to be grabbing the central area for the purple team. It does look like one of the EVs is grabbing it for the orange side team. And actually, Rosandra, look at that. Both EVs going to try to split the jungle.
Nice, but Sableye wanting to have a say in the whole situation, and probably there to ruin both their days.
Indeed, yeah, that's our blue buff, says Squirtle. I mean, I tried to warn them. I tried. Doesn't matter. Death taxes, Squirtle invading. Those are the 3 guarantees in life, and this Sableye is online. That's massive for them.
Yeah, and we have that top lane Worlds or Gardevoir, which is pretty interesting. We now do have a Hyper Voice Sylveon, but the Gengar on the chase, not quite able to finish the job, and still a donut on Purple side. So once again, if you're stacking, you might want to change something.
Yeah, ooh, yeah, Gengar's gonna have to eject on out because that Hyper Voice was just chunking it down, and that's kind of what we were talking about. There's a lot of tankiness on the side of the orange team, so Gengar it's something that's gonna be tough because Gengar really thrives when there are a lot of squishy Pokemon, and despite there being 2 attackers on the side of the orange team, Sylveon is kind of one of the tankier attackers out there.
Oh yeah, 100%. With the right build and in the right position and everything, taking down the Sylveon can take longer than you would actually think. So yeah, and Haunter still being level 6, only like a Curlia on level 5. Yeah, the levels pretty low as of yet, but. Umbreon with the 2 KO streak, that makes my heart sing, not gonna lie. And now we have orange team making their way to top lane. Potentially, I don't know if they have enough points to actually, yeah, they do. They have enough points to break. And walking as a group.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, one of the other things that I don't know if we've called out is we actually have a helping hand safeguard Blissey. So that is going to make the task of this Gengar that much more difficult because it's something that Blissey can be aware of they can, heal and protect any CC from happening. Oh wait, it's actually Egg Bomb. So Safeguard Egg Bomb. I thought we were going Helping Hand, but Safeguard's still a really nice play here, I think.
Yeah, I mean, I still have not seen what the Ambient build is, but yeah, it does make sense to opt for that Safeguard, and that's bot lane gone as well, or at least tier 1. Why are we talking?
Yeah, there's tier 1's gone. Gengar is going to look in from a flank, maybe try to grab something. This Registeel is going down. This might be contested by the purple team. Nice use of the Hyper Voice to zone the purple side team away. Nice Shadow Ball does connect to the Blissey. Sylveon able to get the confirmation. Registeel buffs going over to the side of the orange team.
Yeah, and we still do have a Haunter on the field. That's probably not exactly now Cast's Curse. There we go. But yeah, we once again have Team Orange kind of making their way into the purple jungle. We've seen that quite a few times today. Team Orange always seems to have like a tendency to do that, but slowly retreating once again. Yeah, farming up a little.
Yeah, 170 to 51 here at the 5.5 minute mark. This Gengar might get caught out of position. Blissey's going to try to slap on in a little bit of a high horsepower from this Mamoswine, trying to grab some of the enemy team. A nice little Dream Eater combo might get it. Here comes the Phantom Ambush. Are they going to be able to get the KO? Big heals, big shields from this Blissey, who's Bliss assisted this Mamoswine, keeping them gone and or keeping them up. And really, Rosander, this is exactly what I'm seeing. This Gengar is having a hard time getting the confirmations.
Yeah, it always tries to to get in, but then has to go back to safety and everything. All the Mamo trampling left and right, and yeah, the Gengar is not having a good day, being chased away. Yeah, will Mamo chase it to the end? No, I don't think so, but yeah, Gengar being forced to retreat quite a few times, and we've had an Ilecki being taken in the meantime, and Gardevoir having to deal with it.
Yeah, Gardevoir is going to be there. Sylveon is taking a peek at it. Maybe throw in, here we go, Fairy Frolic. That helps push it in. So now Orange Team has even more dunks able to be going in, but the Sableye has stopped it. Big Future Sight from Gardevoir puts an end to that.
Yeah, and look at that point lead, and also the level lead. I mean, Gardevoir at level 11 is nice. Gardy is my favorite personal jungler, so I like seeing it pop off. Now we do have Team Purple actually trying to make some scores happen. Close that scoring gap a little. Sableye not being able to send anybody home. That's eating good though.
Oof, yeah, there's a pretty actually significant overcap in that top side goal. I believe it was 39 points. Blissey was trying to defend it and wait until the rest of the team could show back up, but unfortunately they were not so fast. But yeah, that cut into the lead to the orange team. Now within just a little over 100-point deficit that purple side team is going to have to make up. This Gardevoir is the highest level in the match, so they've done some nice catch-up XP on the side of the purple team, but they are going to need to cut into this score gap. That might mean that Rayquaza is going to be very important, but look at here, 10 seconds until this next Regieleki, and we might have an opportunity for this orange side team to take that before Ray.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see if Team Purple opts to have some more dunks in that path, because potentially if they end up getting Ray and are able to score in tier 1, that's going to be so much faster than tier 2 would be. But we do have a bit of a poking. I like the Mime Wars, not gonna lie, and Ilecki once again knocking on that door.
Yeah, not only that, but I think this Lecky, I mean, if you're purple side team, you might just let this walk in at this point. Yeah. Break the goal. It would be a very minimal overcap, but now you're kind of setting up orange team to maybe dunk a large amount overcap if they decide to just back cap instead of be at the rate bait. But Gengar, here, look at this Gengar popping off kind of late game. Chaos Glower is gonna send at least one character back to the Ray or back to base. Gengar is dangerously low, misses the Dream Eater combo on Blissey.
Oh, don't mess with the Bliss. Oh, you might regret it. No, Gengar having to retreat, kind of running into that Mamo. Opting for a score? No, apparently not. Team Orange poking a little at that rate. So, yeah, but now we do have the United popping. Yeah.
United is popping out. Here we go. Fairy Singularity does connect onto that Mamoswine. Mamoswine running dangerously low. Pops the Mammoth Mash and is going to have to peel on back towards their back line. Venusaur has done a pretty good job of throwing some beams into the backline. Gengar now down. One member down on each side, but it's showtime, baby. Mime gonna try to dive on in and stun the orange team, keep them away from this Rayquaza. And now, under 100-point match here, this is where you might see some backcaps happening.
Yeah, Sableye doing Sableye things. You know, both teams poking at Ray, but we are, slowly seeing the clock tick once again. 7 points difference though. The teams are not going to be entirely sure who might be in the lead.
Yeah, and not only that, Rosander, but there's this tier 1 goal. That makes it very easy for any character to peel off and score in that bot side. But I don't even think Squirtle instead needs it, because now there's another 12 point. So that gives them the lead for the time being. 20 seconds remaining.
Also trying to dunk in that bot path. Was it able? Oh my god. Look at that. Oh my god. It's still really close, but yeah. Team Orange actually, securing that in their bag.
Yeah, 32-point dunk in the home base, combated with a 30-point dunk. I believe that Orange team has prevailed here just by the skin of their teeth. They put themselves in a nice lead, throughout the game, and some pretty stealth backcaps by Squirtle's Den doesn't quite amount to enough points. 305, 340 your final.
Yeah, and Ray crowds are not even being taken. So that just shows that sometimes it's the smart plays around it, defending and backcapping and everything like this, which in a coordinated team play, obviously, can prove to be very valuable. Gengar doing almost 90k damage though. That's pretty solid. I mean, it has been feeding on the defenders of Orange side, kind of. So it does make sense. But yeah, still interesting game.
Yeah, Gengar was able to, like you said, Gengar is still able to do a lot of damage, but unfortunately for them, the damage didn't convert to the KOs that you really like to see Gengar do. Like we said, Gengar really thrives in that, when the teams are squishy. Loved seeing it, but oh man, it seemed like the orange team drafted everything that Gengar is, good at or struggles against.
But still, we love seeing those picks on the field, and so definitely interesting to see like the thoughts going into the comms of the teams. Yeah, good job everybody.
That was insanely close. The Sableye back cap at the end, just really closing that score gap, was so huge. So many good engages. And honestly, I don't know that I've ever seen a Gengar take that long to get online for the sheer fact that they were just being stunted. Not for lack of trying. And I know that, Yuki's a completely cracked Gengar, but there was just enough eyes on him to keep him from scaling the way that he needed to scale and just ruining everybody's lives for, 8 minutes solid. So that was actually really, really strategic gameplay on behalf of the opposing team. So that was really fun to watch. Good games, though. Yeah, also, hi, Sammy. Hi, Pichu Kid. Hi, Mons. All the friends coming in. I saw cool guy, cool dude, cool guy. If you're still here, hello, friend. Sorry. We were mid-match. I want to hug that Blissey. Just ban. Oh yes, Daddy. Hi, Mishka. Just ban Kingslayer. I just nerf Kingslayer, ban Kingslayer.
Oh,
I
yes,
mean, we put
Marcus.
we put him on support. He plays Blissey. Uh-oh. Hello, Mellow
God,
Phone
it's
Babe. Thank you
happening.
so much for the raid. Welcome in, Raiders.
Man, where's this
Not sponsored by WD-40. Kyle.
Careful, Kyle. You might end up with a new nickname in the basement.
I already accept my fate.
Hi, Gokhan. Welcome in, Raiders. How's everybody doing?
I'm surprised it's not already something yet.
You
I
have
mean, I guess I haven't gone.
stumbled
and haven't
into
looked,
Crunchy Custom, something we do every Wednesday where we host custom lobbies and we have casting by Steel Agent Kyle and a guest caster every week. How was your stream? I will say I do play with a support player who plays all 3 pink balls all the time, so I do not know a lot of Blissey. I mean, that was wild, friend. That was wild. Actually, I also forgot to point out, I forget which match it was. I think it was the match that Jade was running Urshifu. So whoever was playing Blissey that match threw a Blissey bus across the Ray pit and deleted that poor Urshifu.
The bussy.
The Bussy.
That was Aaron.
Aaron, you're a little disgusting tonight. What's going on?
I have
Friend?
mad respect for that because, Blissey name.
Yeah, Aaron's doing stuff tonight. I don't know. I see it. It was great. Thanks for asking how are y'all tonight. We're doing good. We're doing good. We got some really, really good games tonight. With really entertaining matches. Loving this so much. Hi, Fiona. I'll play a defender next one if there's another. As a matter of fact, we are going to call the next lobby because we do have new gamers. So we want to make sure that those who have recently joined the queue have a chance to play. Just a reminder, y'all are playing for the overall MVP of the evening, who's going to win a $20 Nintendo eShop gift card. And our guest caster tonight, Rosander, will be selecting that person to win that gift card.
Is this the last lobby?
This will be the last lobby of the evening.
All right.
So we are going to make sure that we get the new gamers in so that they do have a chance to play. We like to make sure that everybody gets a chance to play here. So that being said, I do see all of our new gamers, with the exception of Pichu Kid, in this lobby. So I may ask one of you who's already had a chance to play to maybe let Pichu Kid have your spot in the lobby for the evening. But Nanera, if you would go ahead and call the next lobby for me, please.
Yep. So we're gonna have Frostbunny, Omega, Kay, Mishka, Mons, Kingslayer, Christian, Dark Crimson, Pokey Ryan, and Panini. And then, as she said, if we could get one of you that would be willing to give up your spot for a little Pichu Kid.
We need 24 crunchy customs. You mean a 24 hour? So I have a 12-hour stream coming up. I have a 12-hour stream coming up where we may do some casted custom lobbies as a part of that. Maybe.
All right, I'm going to kick off the commercial. That way it does not kick off mid-match.
Thank you so much.
Heard, Chef. When's the 12-hour stream?
I don't know. I was thinking about doing it on Memorial Day because I forgot that was coming in there. It's a 3-day weekend, so I might do it that weekend. I forgot about that.
Sure.
I always forget when I have donated days off. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah. No, I don't understand that. I know when I have days off.
Yeah, I don't.
I count them down.
Are we smurfing? I mean, you can.
If you're going to be home in the morning, I should probably send you some popcorn so you can enjoy the torture scene.
Yes.
Ew.
We'll do a watch party.
Fuck.
We will do a watch party. And I believe I believe I can negotiate with the cult leader for another shirtless.
Oh, I have enough channel points to guarantee him shirtless the entire time.
I mean, there's
Ooh.
that too. Okay. So, ad break's almost over. I want to make sure that the community's back. Okay, community is back. I'm just gonna ask for those of you who have already had a chance to game tonight, is there anybody who's willing to open up a spot for Pichu Kid? Who was that? Who was that? Frost Bunny. Thank you so much.
Nice.
That was
Can we back up here?
okay.
What was this about? Point redeemed for shirtless something? What was this? What was this?
Not Nanera.
No.
What was this? What we?
Seltzy.
What are we talking?
Seltzy, can
about
we give
here?
can we give Seltzy a shout out? Can we give him a shout out?
What are
What?
we talking about here, Nanera?
Yeah, give him a shout out. I want him to know I was talking about him.
Oh, if you want him to know you were talking about, okay, hold on.
Oh, yes.
There.
Oh yes, Daddy.
Oh,
So, so Seltzy, fun story. Seltzy is how I met Nanera. Seltzy is a health and fitness streamer here on Twitch. I met him through another health and fitness streamer who he mods for, and you know he's responsible.
Crunches.
He's responsible for most of this. Okay, so you can thank him later. Seltzy has it's 100K for the. Oh, did he up it?
Nope, it's 25. But I'm currently sitting on almost 400,000 points in his channel.
Oh, fantastic! So, for 25,000 channel points, you can redeem him to be shirtless on stream
For 5 minutes.
for 5
Or
minutes.
whatever.
5 minutes in heaven.
I mean, you're not wrong.
I was
Worth it.
25K is a steal. That's
So-
fair.
Ladies and gentlemen,
He was
please save
trying
your
to-
bits.
For the record, he is the entire reason I'm on Twitch to begin with, because during
That's
the
funny.
shutdowns, we got closed out of our gym, and he's like, cool. He's like, I'm moving class to here. He's like, be here on this day.
So, what day are we doing, Murph?
Yep. So we'll be doing a raid train event on Memorial Day for the Murph.
On Memorial Day. Okay, so he's been shouted out. His link is in chat. Do me a favor. Just go drop him a follow, okay? Go drop him a follow, because on Memorial Day, we're doing shirtless Murph on Celti's channel, okay? And I want the Crunches community to show up in full DGen fashion.
9 a.m. PST.
Oh, yeah.
9 a.m. Pacific.
Sure.
That's 12 noon for those of you in the future, okay? I think this is doable.
That's evening.
I'll be on a
like,
plane.
perfect.
See? There you go. See? Rosander's going to be there
6 p.m.
too. It's going to be fantastic. We'll all be there.
And I'll be dying. It's fine.
I think I'll be on a plane.
Listen, we're there to support Nanera by giving her eye candy while she's dying.
See, this sounds perfect to me.
I'm that friend.
She is. That's what makes it wonderful.
I am that friend. All right, y'all. Gamers, we have casters, we have gamers. Final lobby of the evening, and then we will select the overall MVP. Everybody knows this is an EXMON free lobby. Good luck, have fun.
Everybody knows. Everybody knows. If you don't know, now you know. That's for sure. Gonna get a couple bans here. Pichu Kid gonna have the first option to ban. Lining up on a Zoomerol. I doubt that that's gonna be the pick to stay. We'll see what they're going with here, though.
Are we gonna see a T-Tar for the final match of the day? That would be absolutely fantastic. Please make it happen. But Kyle, any picks we've not seen yet that you would maybe want these teams to give a try?
I mean, I still have yet to see a T-Tar in this match. Any games tonight. It is available, Rosander. Are we going to see the first T-Tar on the last game of the night?
Well, I would certainly absolutely love this. Like, also, maybe somebody of the team, if you're listening, I love Dragonite. We've not seen a Dragonite. You know, both builds are incredible. So, but yeah, Tita definitely. There we go.
There
we
is.
go. All in. Yeah.
Protect the
That was
president,
some-
maybe? I mean, you could
Oh.
run some defenders and supporters and just play protect the president, siphon all of that XP over to it. This is the first one of the night. I'm excited to see what they do.
Yeah, no, definitely. And the LD definitely is a very good start for that Tita. Like to have that support. Yeah, double EV on the purple side. Oh my god, is that Tita comfy? Okay.
Oh.
Okay. No judgment. No judgment. Big expectations.
This is gonna be
no
mean.
judgment. Oh.
Yeah,
my
yeah.
God.
I mean, you gotta pop off with it. If you don't pop off with it, we will be
my God.
judging. Honestly.
Hey,
Cram
you know, there is
Cram,
there's
though. I like
a
Cram.
prize on the line. You know, I want to see something for that prize, right?
I mean, I like the cram here too. I mean, just to give you a little bit more of like a ranged poke along with this bulky comp, but I'm taking a look at purple side team. The Panini has a perfect pick, right? Like if you're trying to funnel everything to this T-Tar, Slowbro is the perfect thing to try to shut that down. While stuff like Cinderace or Gyarados can just like fire some shots on it while it's in that slow beam. So they're gonna try it, but we'll see what happens.
Yeah, but look at that orange side. I'm just thinking Crustle potentially doing the walls, Cramorant being able to disrupt. That is going to be potentially a very good setup for their Tita to just run at the likes of Cinder or Espion, potentially.
Yeah, I'm taking a peek. I like the Gyarados. Obviously, if you have like a enemy team that's pretty bulky, Gyarados is kind of a good thing because it does offer a lot of damage. Espeon, Sylveon, I imagine we are going to be going Hyper Voice anytime you have a lot of tanks or very bulky Pokemon. Hyper Voice just shreds through those, so I imagine that's going to be the play here for Purple Team.
Yeah, and it's interesting because on the purple side we do have that Gyarados, now Magikarp, and you have that Larvitar / Tita, both being very reliant on coming online. So I think whoever gets there first might have a very good advantage.
Yeah, 9:30. Both teams still just try to farm up their side of the map. Larvitar in the jungle. We do have a little bit of an invade by this Eldegoss, but Cinderace is taking exception. But the X attack on the Eldegoss, able to confirm that KO, and now that is our blue buff, says that Eldegoss.
Yeah, that LD is gonna look pretty with those buffs, and being able, go back to top lane. Yeah, apparently we do have orange side jungler, so the Pupitar right now coming to the bot lane. Whereas the Cinder, decides to farm a little, trying to get online, not being able to really help that much as of yet, and that's some nice traction for orange.
Yeah, and not only that, but they get a little bit of score here in this bot side goal too. Cinderace, I really like that invade there by the orange team because it offered a lot of space and time for them, but they may have overstayed their welcome as T-Tar is going down right there.
Yeah, I mean, look at that. The Eldegoss, once again, being in that jungle. We still don't have a Gyarados online, so being level 4. Meanwhile, we have the Pupitar already on level 6, so potentially with the middle buzz getting to 7 and everything like this. So yeah, and 0 score on purple side is looking rough.
Yeah, they're just kind of trading blows back and forth. This Magikarp really needs to get online as soon as possible because you fall behind on as your Gyarados. It makes it very difficult. Are they going to be able to get this 14 in? almost do, but unfortunately, I think these rocks are going to be a little bit too hot to handle. Not only that, but this rock tomb going into the Sylveon. Sylveon's going to go down. This Stealth Rock Crustle. You typically don't see the Stealth Rock on Crustle. Personally, is one of my favorite builds.
Yeah, it's so much fun if you are able, you know, to pull it off, catching your opponents off guard and everything. Yeah, it's really a lot of fun. Like Crustle in general. I love the meta we're currently in with it, but we do have the Gyarados online. Right now, still no Tyranitar. We do have the Psychic Solaire being popped, and Purple making a little bit of a push, but retreating into safety.
Yeah, 4 members down here for the orange side team. They are going to start peeling towards this Registeel. And not only that, but they are just gripping and ripping it. I don't think purple side team is quite aware. They're not even able to walk on in. Eldegoss is able to get that KO onto the steel. So now they're going to have some buffs here. There is going to be a big fight. Rubble Rouser just starting the fight here. And not only that, but they are kind of pushing into that flux zone, allowing some space for purple side team to get their dunks in. Or orange side team to get their dunks in.
No mercy whatsoever, and we have the Tita ripping this completely on their own, but we do have Team Purple showing up to defend this. I feel like the outcome to let it in would not be the worst for the experience, but we do have the Gatling gun popping off, and that's Team Purple gone.
Yeah, and a pretty big overcap too. I believe it was a 39-point overcap, so pretty much the most that you could get here. And yeah, a 4 KO for this Cramorant, Blamorant, as Mons said in chat. So looking pretty strong here. 10-206 at the 5.5 minute mark. And orange side team, they are looking very, very strong. And not only that, but they are going to do another invade. And not only Crustle grabs that orange buff away from Cinderace.
It's wild. Looking at the levels, Crustle being on par with that Tita is absolutely wild. We don't have a Gyarados Unite as of yet, and a fight coming up here in the middle.
Oh, yeah, big engage here. Psychic Solaire helps take out a KO. This T-Tar is running dangerously low. The Sylveon Hyper Voice is shredding it. Is it going to be enough? Nice little confirmation there by purple side team, who's absolutely needed that catch-up XP. Cinderace is going to have to walk away because the Rubble Rouser is out. So Cinderace doing a bit of damage from afar. Slowbro uses that telekinesis, lifts it up in the air, throws it down, and now Eldegoss is here to help peel for this Crustle.
Yeah, but look at the Slowbro tanking all the damage, making sure the rest of the team is safe, but with it being gone, that leaves quite a bit of a vulnerability open. That Gyarados being able to, dive out and everything, but eventually going down.
Yeah, Sylveon trying to do a little bit of poke damage, but it's not going to be enough because the buff is, again, going over to the side of the orange team. That's their second basement Registeel. They do have an option here, Regieleki on the map, maybe looking to increase their score lead. There's a lot of farm on the side of purple team. I would really like them to see, to maybe stop engaging and maybe just kind of go for the farm that's on their map, because here we go. You have a couple members down. They do get a couple of pickoffs, so that was pretty massive for them, but there is a lot of farm still to be had on their side.
Yeah, and that Cramorant, once again, being so well protected doing the Gatling gun and being able, to dash out a lot of damage. But yeah, there are quite a few yellow dots on purple side, so they should probably focus on this. But do we get a sneaky dunk in here? Anybody there to stop it?
Nope, not a soul in view. The nice little 50 dunk in the bot path, but I think Cram might pay for that dearly, and it does reset their death timer, but for Cinderace and those that were there, that is a bit of catch-up XP that Purple desperately needed in that moment.
Yeah, definitely. And Team Purple making that push right now. We do have a bit of a fight, relatively close to Ray, so that might potentially be some good combat XP. But yeah, Team Purple having to retreat once again, feeding that crosser, making it, still be on par with those carries on the team.
Yeah, Cinderace is ticked into level 13. This Gyarados is level 12. These Eevees on the side of purple team. Oh, wow, that was a nice little connection on the Hurricane Surf. Doesn't quite get the KO, but did force Cinder to kind of stall that reset. This Reggie Ice, I don't know if they'll have enough time there. The team is there, but they do get it, so that is going to be nice and span for a majority of the Ray fight. Their HP will be regenerating.
And yeah, with bot pads still there, that leaves open a few possibilities for retreat and the Tita getting a kill. But yeah, we have a rip. Oh my gosh, Team Purple just absolutely going for it.
That is what you do best if you are a Cinderace. To everybody, take note. If you are a Cinderace and you have vision on the enemy team and they are not in that Ray fight and you are down, it is something that's in that utility pocket, that utility chest of Cinderace players. But here we go. Are we going to have enough scores? They still have a deficit to make up here, Rosander. About 50 points, and there's still a minute left.
Yeah, I'm not entirely sure. The teams will get an announcement fairly soon, and I think that's going to change how they approach the situation. But Team Purple getting some more dunks in. It's getting closer and closer, but across the set, nope, not now. But the fight is coming up, I think.
Yeah, 309, 328. There is a little bit of time. So purple side team is going to need to make something happen. But look at that. We still have a Sylveon with a shield, Rosander. If they are able to peel and find a way towards the center path, they may have an opportunity. They use that Fairy Frolic to get on out, but I believe Cran is going to meet them with resistance. Are they going to be able to keep their shield for long enough? No, they aren't. That is going to stop them. Oh, that's not enough. They did score another, so they only need another 11 points. And that's 14.
Oh my gosh. That's 3 points. I mean, is Team Orange gonna know? Or are they thinking, hey, we still have 2-1, surely we are safe. This is... Wow.
That is wild. Eldegoss is going to try to get that spore. Unfortunately, because they were still in Cotton Spore. Wow, with just barely going in that Cinderace dunk after tiny dunk. What a comeback for Purple Team.
Wild. What a game. This is literally what you want to see. Like, that graph must be so back and forth. Oh my god, yeah, I'm very curious about the damage. I mean, look at the crosser and the chaos and everything.
With a T-Tar Comfey, Orange team was not able to prevail. That is massive. Look at the healing and the regeneration numbers from Panini. 115k taken, 48 healed. But yeah, huge, big, massive comeback, purple side team.
Yeah.
It was looking bleak there for a minute, but that was pretty heroic.
Yeah, I'm so impressed by the slow ball tanking. Like, it already looked like this during the game, but that was some top tier defending, like 100%. But yeah, in the end, you see, Team Orange pretty safe during pretty much the majority of the game and everything. But what a fight.
Wow.
I don't know that we have seen a complete upset in any of these matches tonight.
I mean, that seemed like an upset.
What I'm talking about is like landslide wins, like surefire, like the other team surrenders kind of thing. Like, we historically have at least one or two matches where one team completely dominates the game.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think there's maybe like one that was like borderline that way, but for the most part, it was pretty consistent.
These matches have been so close and come down to the Ray fight every time. The way that this game flipped on its backside and it's come down to it, like it's the back capping and the point scoring. It comes down to Ray every single time. And honestly, these did not disappoint. Like, I know I saw, so Kay on the Espeon, by the way, she did type in chat about the first 2 minutes into the game that she was lagging. and I was concerned. But being able to come back from that, or even push through that and come back and secure Ray for your team, you know, and then Sylveon being the last one with shield and just making a run for it. Like it just, there were so many different pieces, so many different elements to this match that just made it exciting. And it could have gone either way the last 2 minutes of the game, the whole time. It was just so good to watch. And watching Mons pop off on Cram, by the way, that Crustle Kingslayer, yo fam, get nerfed.
But
Hear me, listen.
The 2 KOs with the stealth rock in the first couple minutes of the game up in top lane,
That was rude.
just get nerfed. I'm sorry. Like, oh man, that one hurt my soul. I was like, how do you take out 2 people with stealth rock? They were just standing there. That was amazing. So we've come to the point in the evening where our guest caster is going to select our winner, our overall MVP for the evening, and winner of the $20 Nintendo eShop gift card. But let's be honest, the real winner here is Floof, who's just handsome as can be, even though he's a little bit of a menace.
he is a menace, but he just wanted to be helped like baby.
He's menace, but he's still baby. So I'm going to turn this over to Rosander. Rosander, I'd like for you to give us a rundown of who caught your eye and why, and announce tonight's overall MVP.
So yeah, first of all, absolutely incredible matches. Like I couldn't have asked for anything better, really. You all outdone yourself, playing different Pokemon, going all in. No matter if it was your comfort pick or something, you wanted to try out. I have been pretty set at the start on who to give it to. Like I was absolutely impressed by Mind Hacks. Like absolutely amazing player. The last few games, simply because of the versatility and that last game, just being able to tank so much, being so impressive. I still think I'm gonna say Panini takes it away today for just being playing different mons, whatever they got told, and being able to tank that much in the last game. Like I'm a defender main, so I'm really impressed, but honestly it's just you get nerfed.
Congratulations, Panini. It just goes to show. I think the best part about doing these custom lobbies is, again, people coming through and playing different mons and getting outside of their comfort zone and just really embracing it, right? Because let's be honest, even casuals are not casual. Like if you really want to be able to step out and practice a new mon, like you're risking griefing somebody at some point. You know what I mean? So I think that this is the best place for people to come through and really just kind of push their own boundaries. And we've actually seen Panini do this more than once, especially here on Customs. Panini has more than once stepped out of her comfort zone, taken on new mons. I think there was one game where she at either DC'd or she accidentally locked on to Decidueye. She'd never played Decidueye before. Took on Spirit Shackle Desi, did 40k damage, was sniping people left and right. I just think that this goes to show that if you really take a chance on yourself, something beautiful can happen. And so I'm proud that, I'm proud to have Panini be tonight's overall MVP, and I will be reaching out to you with your $20 eShop gift card. So congratulations. That's going to do it for us tonight. I would like to thank our casters. Kyle, as per usual, you always make the middle of my week so much brighter. Thank you so much, friend. Kyle, what are you up to this week? What are you doing tomorrow? Tell the people what you're doing tomorrow. What are we doing tomorrow?
I do.
Kyle, what are you coordinating for tomorrow?
Oh, yes. I will plug the events that we're supposed to plug, right?
Yes.
I am tired. We have Underdunk on the Pandacorn Gaming channel. We have a few hours where we're going to be the secondary stream, so bringing some action onto that tournament. I believe we have Bounce and Archer casting that one tomorrow. And then I'm trying to think what else we got going on. I think right now that is the only communicated event that we have going on. I know we have a lot of things in the works, but I'm excited to bring some of the action of that tomorrow.
Yes, working on so many things right now. It's very, very exciting. Rosander, thank you again so much. I cannot stress how much I appreciate you being here, knowing you streamed, this morning, knowing what hour it is for you. I mean, just, I'm actually beyond honored that you made the time for us to get up at 3:00 in the morning and your time zone and be here. And this was honestly so amazing. I loved watching you cast. I loved hanging out with you. Thank you so much for being here. Go ahead and plug yourself for the folks here. If they're not already following you, tell them where they can find you.
Oh yeah, you can find me on pretty much any socials like Twitter, Twitch, or TikTok on Radiant Rosander. I'm also part of the Panicon family, which I'm very honored about. You find me usually Wednesdays, Thursdays, streaming for the EU people, or if you're total NA degen, I'm always happy to have you. And yeah. Otherwise, I think that's it for me. Huge pleasure to be here, and I would do it again in a heartbeat.
Well, I might take you up on that. So, be ready. As per usual, my mod extraordinaire, the woman behind the scenes, Nanera, thank you so much for keeping these lobbies flowing and for being so amazing. You do it all the time. I don't know how you do it, but I love you and I appreciate you for it. That being
Nanera's
said,
making a heart.
we actually get to go raid somebody that we haven't had an opportunity to raid because they normally don't stream at this time. And it looks like they've been going for a while, so I'm hoping we catch them. But we are going to go raid Kiwi Mew. And she is currently playing with viewers. Okay. So we will take you from casted custom lobbies straight over into playing with viewers, and I'm hoping she's going to be going for a little while longer so you guys can go and stay and get some more games in. Make sure that when we get over there, you guys refresh your page so the view counts for her. If you're not already following, make sure you drop her a follow. Send her all the love because she is amazing. Thank you guys so much for being with us. I will be back on Friday. I have a collab with Infinite. We're going to be finishing the Pokemon Unite Alphabet. So that should be fun. So you guys can come through and get some crazy games with us and join in on the chaos. And we'll see what happens on Sunday. We might get into some random shenanigans. I don't know. I might smurf on Sunday. But thank you guys so much for being here. Again, as always, you guys are amazing. Thank you so much for the games. We'll see you guys next time. Bye.